Hey, welcome to the Porch Boys podcast. I am your host, John. I am the devilishly handsome and bearded one, alongside my co-hosts, who are retarded and beardless, I believe. At least I believe both of them are. I haven't seen them in a while.
That's right.
But yes, CWal and Midgets B. And it is a very special day today. While it is not technically his birthday, but it is
We're
the
a
episode.
few days early.
Yeah, it's the episode.
It's the
that
birthday
falls
week.
Just right. It is the birthday week. CWal, happy birthday, dude.
Yes.
How old are you now?
I'll be turning 29 Friday. Funnily
29.
enough, I
Holy
share
shit,
a
I thought
birthday
you were
with
younger.
I share a birthday with Quest Fanning.
Oh, interesting.
So nice.
So we'll have to make sure we tell Quest Fanning happy birthday when he shows up. We won't see him again.
Well, not only that, but I'll be meeting him and his family in San Antonio near New Year's.
Oh, that'll be awesome. Are they going to be here for a New Year's episode?
You'll have to talk with Quest Fanning on that one. I just know that he's doing a lot of traveling around that time. So it just, he said he was going to be in San Antonio on the 29th and 30th. And we'll be meeting up on one of those days to get a bite to eat.
That's awesome. Hell yeah! So, yeah, I mean, like
as we've dubbed it, Chad's on the Riverwalk. That's the name of the operation.
Right. So it's a little on the nose, right?
Quest.
You can guess that. There he is, Quest. Yeah, I was gonna say we were told to give you a happy birthday as well, Quest, since we probably won't see you on Friday, which I imagine that's your birthday, right? Friday. CWal?
Yes, Friday the 17th. I got it off from work. I'm going to go check out a movie with my brother and then go to my parents' place.
Hell yeah, awesome. Wait, Katie Z said everyone's meeting up for New Year's. Everyone?
Yeah, where's everyone meeting up?
I mean, if you two chuckle fucks want to join me here in San Antonio, I'm more than happy to host you.
That's a little soon.
That's a bit like a trek.
Yeah. I mean, I'm moving in 2 days, so I'm not sure that I'll be able to do that. So, but anyway, that'll definitely happen though at some point. Or
I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully, things worked out right. You got good news today.
I did not get good news today. I didn't get any news today. That's the unfortunate part. Yeah. So, still kind of up in the air on that, but it should. I mean, everything should work out. I know we're talking. The chat doesn't understand what we're talking about, but yeah,
behind the scenes, personal life stuff that we won't get into.
Right. Yeah, we don't have to get into it.
Not today, anyway.
Right. Yeah. Not here. Yes. But anyway, so what's new with you guys? CWal, how are you enjoying your birthday week so far? What plans do you have?
I mean, work Monday was a little busy here and there, but otherwise it kind of slowed up at various points. Today was pretty quiet, so I've got a feeling my birthday week's gonna be pretty quiet next couple of days, because Wednesdays they're usually wild card, but they're slower than Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays tend to be pretty slow as well. And I'm not working Friday, so.
Yeah. So you're getting a long weekend too.
Well, yeah. I mean, I had just a pile of paid time off.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you should come see me once I get the new place. I'll have a guest room with the bed and everything. So there you go.
I'm worried that if I do that, you're gonna go, Texas Chainsaw Massacre on me, or what was it?
Well, I mean,
Buffalo Bill.
I took care of it.
I mean, I've given the invite live on the air on YouTube, which lasts forever. So like that's kind of a shitty alibi at this point, right? That's like, if something happens to you, I'm the first one they're gonna come to,
And you don't know and you don't know what dead man triggers I've got set up.
Oh, dude, knowing you with your paranoid ass, you probably would. You probably would have some kind of dead man trigger.
Yep, the dead man trigger of all of your deep dark secrets and your weeb degeneracy, John. I got the videos.
Shit. Dude, anything but that. All right, you get to live. You live.
Yep.
I'll try extra hard to keep you alive then.
Quest Fanning, it's worse. He's a secret weeb and hates on other weebs.
Everyone knows about John's sex change operation. GoFundMe, no secret there. I mean, if everyone knew about it, then why haven't you guys donated? What the hell? Like,
because John, no matter how much money you throw at it, you'll never be a woman.
As long as I feel like a woman, that's what's important. As long as I feel like a woman, all right, that's what matters to me.
Oh, Lord, what is a woman?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't go defining it using the word either.
No, I mean, the fact that you want me to define it is misogynistic and transphobic to begin with. So
my ultimate weakness.
And if
How
you
did
don't-
you find?
And if you don't know what it
my
is at this
entire
point,
moral foundation, and thus deconstruct my argument right in front of me, so that I have no moral grounds or basis to stand on. How could you imply that nothing is meaningful, nor has any true significance? It's all materialistic. There's no spiritual aspects to life.
Oh, dude, yeah.
But do you know what is both spiritual and material? Those tendies sitting in front of you guys.
Those tendies, bro. I'm gonna dig in.
Oh, hell yeah.
About to get down.
You guys are welcome to take some as well. We have
tendies we have
and chocolate milk.
Tons of tendies, man. We got gallons of chalky milk. It's the good stuff, bro. It's that Fairlife shit, bro.
Oh, shit, dude.
It's that ultra thick.
Yeah, and if you're one of those weirdos, we also got some peanut butter if you want to add that into your chocolate milk.
What?
Dude, why is that weird? Hang on, why is that weird? Am I the only one that likes that? Dude, that's fucking delicious. Are you kidding me? Hang on a second.
Hang on a second. Do you like chocolate milk with peanut butter in it?
Okay,
How do you even begin?
So hang on.
You don't put a lot of peanut butter, obviously.
Yeah, you don't put a lot.
Yeah.
But it's usually done in a blender.
Yeah.
And you're usually making some kind of float out of it. Right? But you're not just gonna just put a knife in a bottle of Jif or a jar of Jif and just slam it into the glass. You're not doing that.
You got my hackles up. You got my hackles up.
Yeah. But if some of you want a little bit of peanut butter to go with your chocolate milk, we got it.
Hell yeah, dude. Make a little float out of it. Yeah, a little vanilla ice cream and the chocolate milk and the peanut butter. Yo, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's just delicious.
Oh yeah, more emojis in the Discord channel.
Which is that's what Midget's been up to recently, and it keeps him happy. Yeah. It's one of his hobbies.
Yeah, it is one of my hobbies. Speaking of hobbies, all I have to do is tell you guys who care to watch the video that we put together all about the Baneblade and the variant that I'm using, and then if you give a fuck, it'll be put together and on the internet forever.
Yeah, dude, how's that going?
Well, all the footage is filmed, and so all the footage is filmed, and like I was saying, it's on me to tell you guys a little bit more about it, and then we get together with CWal, the producer, of course, our esteemed birthday guest at this evening's Tendy Fest, and well, once we've done that, then you'll have your fucking content, won't you?
Yeah, once we got that together, Midge and I will probably sit down for an afternoon. We'll whip something together. I'll stream it to him just so he can see what's going on. We'll do some storyboarding. Look, it's not going to be professional, but hey, it's better than CNN.
It's true. It's still going to be.
You know what? It will be. I promise. I'll do a dramatic reading and stuff. Just a brief one.
Did we get a gift from High Leaf?
High Leaf dropped off a care package for me containing cake and bourbon with a message that he can't join us tonight, but he's hoping the cake and booze will make up for it, because apparently he's got the coof.
You know what's real? Oh no, not the dreaded coof, not the coof.
Wait, which coof?
Surely not.
Is it the Omicron? Is it Delta? Which?
I mean, there's a 99.9% chance that he'll fully recover.
It's a 99% chance
of the
Sugma variant. He's got the Sugma variant.
The Sugma or the Ligma variant. Yeah,
that's right. Well, Sugma's the new one. It's coming out of Thailand. Travel restrictions can't contain this one. So you better watch out. Sugma's coming.
Oh, dude, we're gonna need 8 boosters. Yeah,
that's right. You're gonna need 8 boosters for this shit.
Well, this is a little bit of a hinting at later in the show. You're gonna need boosters, but for a very different reason.
It's your boosters, everyone. Boost up.
Speaking about that, let's get on to the main event. Let's get on to the memes.
Well, before we do that, though, hang on.
Oh,
yeah, we have things to do.
We have 2 extremely important announcements to make for our guests in January. Do we want to do that now, or do we want to tease it and save it?
No, we don't want to do that.
We want to hype it.
No, it's so far from now, bro. Like I guess you did confirm one of them, but again, the other one we're not even sure.
Yeah. Let's hype it around New Year's, because the thing is, I got New Year's Eve off. I'm sure we can drag Midgets onto the show, and we can do a drinking with the boys for New Year's.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We'll do that for sure. I've got clearance already to do that show, so we'll definitely do that, and we can just have a round table of guests that come in and out as they please. Yep. I think that'll be fun. Just doing like a chill kind of deal.
Yep. My whiskey stones and whiskey.
We like Brenda. Brenda's.
Do we like Brenda? What's up with?
We'll see. Let's just wait.
Let's wait. I've got my finger on the nuke button.
What is this VOI? I'm not familiar. I don't know if I'm...
it cropped up on J. Edgar's show.
I see.
Thought that might be floating around.
I see.
Ha.
All right, okay. Anyway, so yeah, let's skip those announcements. What else?
Cool. The only thing else is our normal, little stupid obligatory YouTube, podcasting pitch of, liking, subscribing, all our stuff in our description.
All right,
I'll leave
let's
it at that.
suffer through that for a moment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just did it. Like, you guys know what to do. Do the stuff that you guys know. You guys are on YouTube. You know what to do, right? The like button, subscribe button, notification button, all the stuff in the description. We have tons of stuff. Follow us.
Get the bell on. Get the bell on.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Just do that stuff. Share it out.
The bell end.
I mean, Jesus Christ! I guess Quest and I are both in the silo right now, fingers on the keys, ready to go to nuke this thing.
Well, yeah, because you need 2 keys to turn at the same time, or within like a second of each other to launch, right?
Yeah,
you have to actually have 2 different keys ready to go.
It's a safety measure,
right?
Yep.
No one person can launch them,
Why don't you guys get going with this? And I'm gonna grab myself another libation, a tasty libation.
Yep.
What do we? Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. Pardon me, if you would, for just a moment. I gotta reach into the cooler and shuffle around in the ice and grab me a beer.
So then, while he's doing that, let me give a little talk to the chat here.
Yeah, go for it,
guys. Chat. So we only have about 36 people on the porch. Now this, I don't know if you guys know, or if you guys can see, this is a very large porch. We can fit a lot more people on this porch. We want a lot more people on this porch. So if you could do us a really big favor and share out our streams to just one other person. 2 people would be preferable, but at least one other person. That would mean a lot to us. Someone that you might think, would enjoy our kind of, I don't know, obscure humor, or kind of whatever the genre we do. If you think they would enjoy us, just share it to them. So yeah, just a quick little, hey, check these guys out. Let me know what you think. Boom, send it off, and your job's done. But we would greatly appreciate that. That would help us out a lot. Okay. So yeah, thank you.
I mean, yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Otherwise, we'll go with my plan, which is, a virus has infected your computer through the stream, and you must share the stream to at least 5 different people, or the virus will release that hidden folder you have on your drive. You know the one.
Oh yeah, Texas 1998. Like, come on, dude. We know we know what that is. we know what that is.
And also, physically, yes, I am the youngest boomer.
He's too tech savvy to be a boomer.
You'd be surprised. One of my mentors is a boomer and a really good cybersecurity guy.
Oh yeah, I mean it can happen,
Yeah, I think I'm not the average boomer.
Well,
voice scooters. Oh my god, is that what that is?
I don't know. It's been deleted.
It's a scooter. It's a scooter thing. That's fucking lame. I know it's been deleted, but yeah, that's fucking lame.
No, it's a different one.
It looks like scooters.
Anyway,
who cares? Yeah. Moving on. Brenda was not a real person, unfortunately. Oh, now we got another one. Ann Powers.
Jeez,
these are such obvious non-names.
Well, this is why we employ the.
This is why we have wrenches.
That's right.
An army of them.
Carry on with our business. Let us not get distracted.
We do have an army of wrenches, do we not? Yeah, of course not.
Everyone's a fucking wrench, aren't they?
No, just
except these fucking bots.
Physics Rigger.
Physics Rigger is not. Also, Golden Leaf or High Leaf. Sorry, High Leaf is not as well.
So, scooting along to the main screen finally.
Let's do it.
So, our first meme of the night, boys.
Well, all right. So this is appropriate because let's read it though. CWal, do you want to play the part of our noble hero, and I'll be our
heroine,
treasonous roasty?
Sure.
Glowy.
Hey, they're glowing, all right.
Want to go do anarchy stuff later?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
She doesn't know I'm conducting an undercover sting for the FBI.
Hey, he doesn't know I'm conducting an undercover sting for the CIA.
Dude, do you know how often that actually does happen, though?
Oh, yeah.
Between the FBI and the CIA, but
our buddy Saint covered that.
Will...
Apparently, I think it was from one of his buddy's dads was a state trooper who was sent undercover into a militia group. And then when the whole thing finally ended up, and they were all pulling out the guns for the sting, he's like, state troopers, sheriff's department, ATF, state police.
I'm surprised the fucking ATF didn't just start shooting everybody.
Well, there probably weren't any dogs there, so why would they?
That didn't stop them here in Jacksonville, bro. They arrested someone for they moved on someone, that is, for putting a switch in a Glock and selling it.
Oh my god, dude, this is so fucking dumb.
It is stupid, isn't it? So stupid as fuck.
Oh yeah, it's stupid as fuck, but it's the law right now.
They shot the fuck out of the front of the house, like a whole team of fat agents. Shot the fuck out of the front of the house, and bullets were flying past the neighborhood.
Team 6, right? That's what they call
it. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Fucking a disgrace of an institution.
Yeah, dude, the
whole
ATF
shit should be dismantled. It's ridiculous.
It's the old libertarian saying that the ATF should be a corner store, not a government department.
Yeah, for real. Jeez, let's all go down to the ATF and give the wagey there some shit,
right?
For a couple of bucks and some stogies. God damn, dude, fuck off. Push on with that bullshit.
Look, midget, you'll get the cigars. John, you'll get the whiskey. I'll get the 7.62 NATO for the M60.
All right.
Cool.
Well, at least he's packing.
Whiskey's cheap,
At least he's packing real fucking NATO, bro. Don't bring me that M240 Bravo talking about I got firepower.
5.56 and shit.
Hey, the M240 Bravo is basically just an updated M60. And it doesn't jam.
All right, fair.
Yeah.
That's probably fair.
All right, well, we have a fucking talking about a boomer. You want to claim boomer status and you don't even like the hog. You don't even like the fucking pig, dude. Damn, man. Talk about boomer. You ain't know the pig. Dude, the M60, the pig.
Oh, yeah. Bro, do you know what I have downstairs for my airsoft? An M60 E4.
All right, my fucking airsoft. Airsoft.
Yeah.
My airsoft.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. We got a gravy seal on the porch.
Gravy seal. Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah.
Gravy seal.
Yep. Moving along to the next one. This one is Midgets. You are the master. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey there, neighbor. What you doing, neighbor?
Zoomed and enhanced as best as I can.
All right, so I'm supposed to do the voice, the soy voice?
The Reddit voice, yeah.
All right. I couldn't help but notice your Christmas lights display during these unprecedented times.
Oh, kill me.
We have all experienced challenges with casual words just don't describe what we're. All right, this is the first time genuinely reading this, and I'm encountering this fucking. This, what is this? Come on, dude. Oh, you're embarrassing yourself. Anyway, it's two separate. Which casual words just don't describe what we're feeling. Those are two different phrases. The idea of twinkling colorful lights are a reminder of divisions? You can't be serious. That continue to run through our society. A reminder of systemic biases against our neighbors who don't celebrate Christmas or who can't afford to put up the lights of their own. Any commentary, you guys, or shall I continue?
So, go ahead and continue. Unless John's got something.
I'd like to make a brief note aside here that the zip +4 is blacked out. That actually reveals the route and the delivery location of the letter. So that is doxing material.
Yeah.
Good. It's good that they blocked that out.
Yeah, for sure.
But
this is from last year, though. Go scroll up. That's 2020.
5 December 2020.
Yeah, so that's over a year ago.
Well, I only saw it pop up last week.
No. That's fine. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Interesting. Yeah, good catch. We must do the work of educating ourselves about the harmful impact an outward-facing display like yours can have. The harmful impact an outward-facing display like yours can have.
Yeah. See this. There's a lot of the regular. I don't know what even to call it. These leftist buzz terms. So during these unprecedented times is one, right? The reminder of systemic biases. We must do the work of educating ourselves. These are all regular leftist buzzwords. At least from what we've done so far.
I know. This seems like what hey neighbor, what you doing would think that a leftist would
But that's the thing, but also they would though.
They would, yeah. There's that fucking uncanny valley again.
Yeah.
You're not sure if what you're looking at is real or.
But this is also too polite. If someone's gonna fake this, it would not be this polite, right? They would call them all kinds of bigots and.
I would also imagine a lot more run-on sentences or a lot less grammatic.
Yeah, there's two types of people that send letters like this. There are the ones that do, drop, various slurs or they're very mean about it. This is a Karen. Remember, Karens are. They want to be the moral good, so they self-censor and use these very, what's a way to put it, colorful or long-winded ways to dance around calling somebody the actual term because they don't want everyone to hate them.
I mean, I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I think this makes it more likely to be real in that. Yeah. If it was fake, I think someone would throw a lot more bigots and racist or homophobe or whatever in there. A lot more buzzword soup
everywhere. It'd be buzzword soup. This isn't buzzword soup. There's a few here and there.
There's definitely what the person's politics are based on the phrases that they're using. You can tell. But apparently it was you guys, Midgets. Damn.
Well, that goes back to our discussion from a couple of weeks ago about you said, there are signals, there are memes, there are bits of cultural currency being passed along in this letter.
Being flexed. They're being shown, I have this cultural currency.
I have this cultural currency, yes. And it is a value.
Right. It is a value, so therefore you need to listen to me.
And the thing
you might as well.
In my neighborhood, it's gated community, so when I drive into it...
Hold my moral wealth.
You said it's a gay community?
Gated community. I'm in a gated community.
I know, yeah, jeez.
When I drive
That's funny.
There is somebody that's I'm assuming you guys have seen it. The Super Christmas guys. You know, they've got like the projector, and they've got all the lawn ornaments. And you know what I think when I drive in?
Like an AM station where their lights will like go to the music.
That's right.
Whatever's on the AM station. Yeah,
fucking right, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And the thing is, at my place,
awesome,
I don't have any Christmas lights outside. I am literally going to show the chat the extent of my Christmas decorations this year.
Well, you know what? At least you have a little fucking place
I'm going to my parents' place.
So you didn't take the time. Here's what I think when I see Super Christmas, or, you know, I spend a lot of time traveling out in the rural areas of Florida, and dude, it's comfy, man. That's where I want to be. But anyway, when I see those lit up, you know, single wides, you know, sitting on a half an acre off the fucking, you know, off the county road, I think, dude, comfy, man. They care, like they fucking feel a certain type of way about their family, like, and they want to. They have the time. Obviously, you can put the time in to do it, you know, and so they do. And also, that's
people
reassuring
say,
in a way.
Some people, they don't celebrate Christmas. The only people in the U.S. that I know of that don't celebrate Christmas, and it's not all of them, is a certain group of long noses.
Well, it's all, Muslims too, but
obviously.
But who cares? Like, they can put their shit out on Kwanzaa. I don't give a fuck. Put your shit out on.
But what I'm saying is, people trying to say that Christmas in the U.S. is a 100% Christian holiday. It isn't. It's changed significantly.
It's a cultural holiday.
It's a cultural holiday. For example, do you guys know a nation that is just fucking crazy about Christmas?
Japan.
Exactly. Japan's fucking crazy about Christmas.
Yeah.
They were introduced to it, and they just absorbed it into their culture.
Well, it is fucking awesome, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty fucking great. I get it. Like, I would adopt Christmas, too, if I didn't already.
But yeah, as I said, this is my little Christmas plate. And both of my neighbors... Oh, Midge, is that yours?
Yeah.
Want me to share it on stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, and here's Midgit. His little comfy tree.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool. That wasn't up when I was there.
Right. Yeah, we hadn't put it up yet. But we put it up, like, the following week.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And we even have the cats hanging out in the back.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, he's got cats all over the place.
All over the damn place.
Zoom and enhance.
Zoom and enhance. You can't walk anywhere through that house without a cat coming around being like, yo, what's up?
Hey, I see some Warhammer down there.
Yeah. So, he's got all kinds of books. He's never read any of those books. So
I honestly haven't read many of them, but I'm glad I have them anyway.
Of course, yeah.
And some of them are the wife's.
Another one from Mijjit.
Oh, which one is that? That's the other one.
That's Matt. Yeah, that's the other one. That's the one we found here in town. That's the that's the
not
the
one that came with you.
That's right. She's very lucky.
The way a buddy of mine put it
for
Japan,
sure.
that is just, I just find it fucking fascinating how the Japanese absorb elements of various cultures while still having their unique cultural identity at the same time. You will
What's
be
that?
Hang
on, because I saw it. I saw it hours ago. It's a Christmas tree in the shape of Godzilla.
Yeah.
I saw it. Already.
Yeah.
I'm not making that up. I'm not
is,
not going after them for it. I saw that earlier and I was like, yes, they approve.
Yeah, what you'll see in Japan, you will celebrate Shinto festivals every year. You'll be married in a Christian ceremony in a church, and you'll be buried.
That cat is like
and you'll be buried in the Buddhist manner. That is Japan's fascinating culture religion fusion. That you have three disparate religions just chilling.
Yeah. Well, they're all, religions of peace. No.
Well, fun fact about the religion of peace in the Middle East, the original peace in Japan, every single Muslim in Japan is under active electronic and government surveillance. Every single one of them.
That's unfortunate.
They tried to go to the Japanese Supreme Court, were like, fuck off, we're actually going to order more surveillance of you for even bringing it up.
Weird. I don't like that.
And guess what? There hasn't been a single Muslim terrorist attack in Japan.
Sure. But there's probably 12 Muslims there?
Actually, a few thousand.
Okay, but still, you get what I mean. Obviously, I was being hyperbolic, but yeah. There's none of them. Almost none.
Several thousand, yeah. So, but let's get back to the show.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Although the cat is cute. I'll give you that.
Yeah, cat is cute. This letter, not so cute. Moving on.
Yeah, this letter's lame. And or fake, perhaps.
Yeah, quite
probably
perhaps-ably.
Not. Perhaps.
Yeah. But the problem is...
All right, so, obviously you make the comment. I can't anymore, right?
No, make the comment. You can make the comment.
So, Oregon governor signs a bill, which means it had to get through both houses.
Yeah.
Right? Removing reading, writing, and math requirements for high school students to help students of color. In single quotes. Is that a quote?
Well,
the single quotes indicate that,
it indicates that it's taking those 3 words out of the... So it is quoting it.
Yes,
it's not
indeed,
like the full
but
quote.
not, yeah,
it's just
right.
taking these 3 words were in the the original quote.
Exactly.
But they're not necessarily the whole quote.
Yep.
Right?
I'm with you. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So I wonder what color directly might be being referred.
There doesn't have to be only one. It's just
certainly.
Well, I mean, it's color, arguably
right, guys?
Various shades of a specific
it certainly
color.
affects everyone. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, nobody has to. There are no standards, and that affects everyone. No one needs to be able to fucking speak, read, or write, or anything. They just need to consume.
The thing is,
they just need to fucking consume.
Exactly. I'm fine with this. Let public schools lag, and let the people who homeschool get way far ahead.
Or private schools, you got the excess cash.
They vote. I mean, sure, they work, they serve as an underclass, but can everyone serve in the underclass? Is that why we have no standards for anybody? Because even those want to succeed and are able to, won't have any meaning behind their fucking accomplishments because it's been rendered as all fucking communist endeavors to the lowest common denominator so that nothing is worthwhile.
Where the factory only produces size 9 right shoes to meet quota.
Thank you. I mean, you've got the point I'm trying to make. You already know you're here on the porch. That's why you're here. But, for fuck's sake, how can we help anyone if you don't fucking teach them that the value... Oh my god, they're a spirit... How can I even... It's so hard to put into words. There is a value to doing things that are challenging and accomplishing them. It's fulfilling. And it's a thing that you need to do. I mean, you're a mental creature. You have a conscience. Or you have a conscience. And a consciousness. And, do people not? It sure seems that way sometimes.
I do think the idea of, people not having an inner monologue is a real thing. I don't think it's...
Well, this steers us far from our current meme, for sure.
Well, no, but it's pertinent, though. It's relevant to the ideas behind it. We need to lower the standards to the lowest common denominator so that everyone can pass, right? That was the whole point of the
so that everyone can pass. But if everyone passes, then what's the meaning of...
There's no meaning to it. That's why
you guys probably both grew up this movie just like I did. You guys remember the movie The Incredibles?
Yeah, of course.
You remember the line, when everyone is special, no one is?
No one is, exactly.
Yeah, that was a great meme, for sure. I never watched the movie, but of course, I absorbed the cultural... I absorbed the cultural material via, what do you call, absorption through the membrane, of...
Well, yeah, it's mimetic, though. It's the transfer from one culture to another, through the use of...
it's
whatever
fantastic.
Symbols or
It's why we're here. It's what brings us together.
Right.
Praise Keck.
That's right. Mimetics.
Yeah. Praise Keck. Moving on to the next, I guess.
Yeah, we can do it. I agree, Quest. I also prefer LSD. Although it has been quite some time.
All right, I like this one though because like, damn it, you know what?
All right.
Anyone,
right back.
my sister sometimes might in the future watch this, and so I mean what I say. I don't speak from avarice or hate or malice. I mean it. When I say that the institutional efforts that steer the economy and politics toward, again, the lowest common denominator, i.e., the individual, and most beneficially to the structure itself, the least informed individual, right? And most dependent, then you come to the conclusion that this young lady here is trying to share with us on TikTok. And I mean it. Again, I mean it. And through no malice in my heart, I genuinely don't think... I think that this is one of the ways in which our lifestyle and way of thinking is removed from reality by current year, culture and politics. I think it's a product of liberalization. I think it's a product of commercialization and consumerism. I think it's a product of the generation of our institutions. I don't think it's necessary. I feel as you may about it as an individual. Think about it, though. What do you really want? What do you really want from your life? What's going to make you happy? Think about... And this is what's being taken advantage of, is you don't have a long-term goal in your mind. You don't have...
Oh, we don't have the future.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Yes, yes. You understand the meaning of time preference now, John. That you've begun exploring these theories. You understand what it means to. Okay. So this young lady is trying to tell us that she has come to the realization that she, in her mind, the government has come up with this scam.
Hey, I'm I'm for the truth and everything, but I'm not against letting the government take the blame for things.
Yeah, why don't you wave that red flag in front of her there, John, for a little while, like if it suits your pain?
I'll lead her into the other,
Yes.
Okay, you're right about the government. The government is doing shit, but
too. You're a good talker. You talk to people well. You let them come to their own conclusions.
I talk pretty good, I think. Yeah.
No, I mean seriously. You let other people reason themselves out of their own opinions.
Aw.
It's like magic. Because you're able to let them talk, and then because you listen, you're able to take what they say and just reformulate it and put it back to them, and short circuit. you can see it sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's so much fun. It's so much fun to do.
The way I describe it is, if you program a computer to try to come to an illogical conclusion, the second you don't give it the exact data, the second you don't give it the exact data that leads to the illogical conclusion, you give it something a little bit different, it throws an error code out.
So exactly. That's what I always try to do. What Midget's getting onto there is I always try and show them from their own logic how they're not being logical, or how they're
and inconsistency. Just point. That's all you do, though. You don't attack them. You don't try and demoralize them. You don't disparage them. You just take what they say and reformulate it so as to point out what do you call an inconsistency?
Logical inconsistencies, or hypocrisies, or
mostly inconsistencies. Hypocrisies. Yeah, exactly. and that's meaningful. But this girl blames the government for the scam that, they doubled the working population, and in her mind, the tax intake. But what else does it do?
She's not wrong with that. Well,
right.
yeah, and also
drives down wages.
Right, drives down wages by flooding the working market, or whatever, the labor market.
With competition.
With competition, right? And
as well as created a fuckload of unnecessary jobs that need to be filled. Daycare doesn't need to exist in a properly ordered society.
I mean, or at least very minimally, it would need to exist.
Well,
very
minimally. You have,
but even that, but
you have like
so, your neighbor, you know what I mean, or a grandmother, a neighbor, or something,
or the local church has daycare,
right? Sure, yeah. Something like that.
Where you have, where you have like one of the grandmothers, or a couple of the grandmothers or aunts or whatever will volunteer to be the carers.
What you don't need are like chain daycares like La Petite Academy. Like exactly. You don't need that shit.
God,
like
yes,
that's a chain. Yeah. That is a chain. That is not just a daycare. That is a chain. There are tons of them. Or at least there were in the 90s. I don't know if there still are, but there were.
And I actually made this argument to my own grandmother. Also, politicians benefit by appealing now to the individual rather than the family.
Yeah.
Whereas before women had the right to vote, politicians would have to appeal to men who were interested in their family's needs. So they thus appealed to the family.
Not only that, but that also required it to be a long-term political thinking, not short-term.
Right, because men are long-term thinkers in general.
High time versus low time preference.
High time preference, yes.
Yeah.
So
they're talking like,
again,
we will build, we will build this bridge, and it will take us 5 years to build it, but in 30 years it will be a major thoroughfare of commerce. Shit like that.
Yeah. Or in 30 years it will remain. It will still be. And we'll do it in such a way that it will still be a major thoroughfare. We won't let women design this pedestrian bridge that collapses and kills students.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Either way, that was an Australian thing, so we can't really, put that.
No, that was USA.
Australians got.
There's Australian.
Feminists down there, though, for real.
No. There was one in the U.S. that collapsed during construction.
Yeah.
A couple workers.
Oh, I thought that was Australia. Okay.
Anyway. Turbo hyper feminists.
Anyway, no. The point though would be, do you build that bridge because on the other side of that bridge is where we can start opening up commerce over there, right? So we're gonna have a lot more businesses over there. Going to start opening up because a lot more people can get there. So therefore,
new suburbs and homes will be built, more residential,
or commercial. Either way,
20 minutes down the river, there is a rich iron mine, so we could see an iron mine and a steel plant.
Right, but probably not in America, right? We open up service. We're a service industry. We don't have our service economy.
We don't really have reindustrialize our economy, man.
I agree with that.
We need
I'm
to
just
become
saying that's not
motherfucker.
Right. No, I agree with that, but that's not where we're at right now.
Yeah, but the thing is, remember, we're talking about long-term versus short-term political thinking in a vacuum country, one that doesn't exist. Whereas short-term political thinking is, hey, if you vote for me, we'll make sure that you women can get money from us if your husband leaves you.
For every child.
Yeah.
For every single child.
And then, I made this point earlier on Twitter, actually, though, that, not only is it, we'll make sure that you get your money for every child, but like, God damn it, I lost it. I had a whole thing. Motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That pissed me off. No, it was me. I lost it. Hang on. Let me try and get it back.
All right, well, let's
hang on. Let me try I'll try and find the comment.
We'll move on for now.
I'll try and find it.
Citing a leftist meme.
All right, I'll help with this one.
Yeah.
So, let's see. A mother's love can change the world. Heart Earth. So here we have a nice white lady kneeling in front of her happy, smiling, also white child. Which is unusual.
That's what it was. I found it.
All right, you got it?
Yeah. So I was saying that
go ahead.
Yeah, politicians are always going to be trying to bribe voters in general. So this can apply to like women voting, but it's I mean, any of these criticisms of voting is always for everyone, not just for women. But Politicians will always try to bribe voters with the promise of handouts and warn that their opponents want to take those handouts away. That was the point that I was missing, that I had forgotten. But that's what it was. Yeah, they're always trying to say my opponent's going to take them away, so make sure you vote for me.
That's right, because we've insured you these gibs.
Right, and they're both going to do it. Both sides are going to do it, right? The Democrats are going to take away your military. Well, we like the military. We need to keep that, right? It's the same fucking thing.
That's our team.
Sides. Right, that's our team. We like that thing, so let's keep that, and let's not. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing on both sides that way, and that's why it's another reason why democracy is fucking garbage.
Both sides.
Well, it's the reason why democracy is garbage.
Heinlein was correct. Service guarantees citizenship.
Well, thank you very much, John, for finally coming over to the.
Whoa!
Yes,
hang on.
We
I've been saying democracy is tyranny for like two and a half years, something like that. I've been saying that for a little while. Before I even read Hoppe.
But I think there is a change of heart there, though. So this bitch is, of course, shielding her son from arrows. I guess these are deadly projectiles. Yeah,
some of which have. She has fire for some reason.
Right, she has the moral high ground here. Yeah, why are the tails on fire? Wouldn't she?
That doesn't make any sense.
Cover the front in pitch.
And if that was the case, they wouldn't penetrate.
They set the fucking bow on fire as you're shooting.
Yeah, exactly. Because fire arrows don't penetrate. That's one of their big downsides. And then, so why light the tail on fire? What the fuck
haven't even gotten into the fucking text of the meme, so...
And already...
I mean, even the sci-fi incendiary arrows, the ones with white phosphorus, those heads just fucking explode covering something in white phosphorus. They don't even penetrate either.
Religious bullshit, QAnon, air fryers. Is this even serious? Is this real air fryers is next to QAnon?
I don't know.
You almost can't separate the two. Air fryers, QAnon.
But also, what's the difference between Bible nonsense and religious bullshit? Or are we just we're more than just Christianity? Are we criticizing Muslims at this point?
Are we that edgy? Let's use science and logic. Let's use science and logic here. Yeah. The kid isn't even focusing on the science and logic. Yeah, the kid's like, "Mommy, you're on fire. It's funny." He's like, "What are you doing? You're so silly."
Yeah, you're so silly if you're getting hit by arrows that are on fire on the wrong end. Ha ha ha.
Well, I like the reply to the tweet. I like the follow-up to the tweet with the Wojak.
The Wojak
soy jack.
Soy jack fedora, yeah.
So
that's pretty excellent. He's smarter than you.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Well, moving along.
My God. All right, this one I need to send to my dad. I need to send this just to him specifically. Merry Christmas, Dad. I'll put it in the fucking Christmas card with the bottle of scotch that I send him.
I posted it in our little private chat for you, Midgets.
Yeah, but but thank you, because that'll make it easier for me to find in my shitpost pile. Yeah, it's there somewhere, but buried. All right, so seriously, he and I have been through it so many times interpersonally. And then what I say comes true 5 to 7 days later, or gets highlighted in one of his favorite blogs or MSM, MSM channels. So I'm like, oh, what happened here? Was I right again? Yes, please.
Yeah, dude.
Please stop disparaging me. Please stop treating me like a plague victim. I'm not a disease carrier. I'm fine. I'm well informed.
I think we're so lucky that
unintelligent. I use common sense as best I can. I'm not perfect, but god damn it.
Sure. I was gonna say, I think we're very
Go ahead.
We're all very fortunate to be in Florida and Texas, respectively.
Oh yeah.
That we're not dealing with all that bullshit. We closed down for a month, I think.
Texas was quote unquote closed down for longer, but it was either not enforced
for 8 months, bro.
But the thing is, it wasn't very heavily enforced.
Yeah, see,
the police weren't enforcing it. Pretty much.
Florida, unfortunately, was, and the fact that
we were balls deep into it for a month.
My favorite dive bar apparently was that
closed.
Bar
they couldn't even fucking survive.
After being there for 25 years, they closed down.
So many. Oh, dude. Yeah, even here in Florida, I can't imagine how bad the purge was around the rest of the country. Like
a month or two.
Fucking billionaires and shit really benefited from this. And try convincing anyone that any of these measures saved anybody's lives and didn't fucking ruin 10 times more than they saved.
Outright
because
most,
businesses and shit, restaurants and shit were destroyed. Mom and pop across the fucking nation was run out of business right then and there.
Referencing the meme, that was a feature, not a bug.
Yeah.
That was a feature of the fucking lockdowns, bro. Why do you think fucking Jeff Bezos gained 20% net worth?
Dude, and then you still have Bernie Sanders and shit talking about, during the pandemic, these billionaires got even
You literally
richer.
supported the policies that did that.
Exactly. It's dude, what do you think is going to happen when you only allow the major corporations to operate? What's going to happen? Of course they're going to get richer because they're taking all the clients that these little guys would have had.
And because they fucked over that system, the economy is now teetering on the fucking edge and is likely going to lead to a collapse. And those big companies, they're the ones that always tumble first.
They're cleaning up.
Yeah, when are we doing this?
They're going to write the new laws. They're going to write the laws that fucking benefit them moving forward, too.
Free state of Florida win, dude. Yeah. When are we doing that? When are we doing free state of Florida?
The Lone Star Country.
Florida.
Yeah, we should establish the Dominion of Long Florida from here to fucking South Carolina,
and then your western neighbor,
the border of Texas. Yeah,
and then you got your
western. We'll take southern Louisiana. You can keep New Orleans. They'll be a city state.
Yeah,
we'll just wall it off.
We'll take most.
We'll just wall it off and let the sea take it.
Yeah. Look, I'll say this: Texas will probably take most of the Midwest, just because culturally Texas is more similar to the Midwest these days than it is to the South. But I could see, the Lone Star Country and the country along Florida being in a military alliance, mutual defense pact, trade agreements.
Biloxi, you can stay. Biloxi might even operate as its own independent,
little city states.
Yeah, a little. What do you call satrap?
Well, they got airports, right? They can
be a satrapy.
They can fly to New York or California or wherever they want to
go. No, they may not.
No any planes coming from those areas will be shot down.
Not through our airspace.
Not through our airspace. God damn it, we got good old boys with fucking man pads.
No.
Fucking Pine Barrens.
No, they're operating 40 millimeter Bofors cannons.
I'm sorry, dude. Your 40 millimeter isn't gonna reach 28,000 feet.
Well,
you
catch them before.
Man pad.
You catch them there. You catch them before then. You don't catch them when they're already at cruising altitude. You catch them as they're taking off.
Yeah, exactly. Just surrounding the airport
when they're at a couple 100 feet. Yeah.
Well, moving along because we do need to do it for time. From our resident one of our honorary boys. That's a woman.
Yeah, Katie said.
BRB, you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Katie said asked, what territory am I in? I don't know. What territory are you
she's in the chat.
Yeah, but she's asking what territory
depends on which state.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what state she's in. Staten Island should conquer the rest of New York City, says
No.
I suggest
Staten Island should get carpet bombed with the rest of it.
I suggest you get out of...
Yeah, Quest.
You're one of the good ones, Quest. You can live.
Quest, get the fuck out. I can recommend a great realtor here in San Antonio.
Also here in Florida, that happens to be my dad. I can recommend you a great realtor.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right, so let's move on to this one. Do you know who this? I'm not sure who this person is. I'm not sure that I'm supposed to know who this is or not.
I think it's just generic white guy that got
generic white dude. Yeah, he looks like he got beaten up. Look at him.
North Georgia. Yeah. That stayed along
Florida.
Yeah, that's long Florida. Yeah.
For sure. So welcome, Katie.
Basically, almost everything.
Enjoy the lack of state income tax.
Basically, everything east of the Mississippi is long Florida.
I agree. Yeah, I accept these terms are acceptable.
Yeah. Well, it's a natural border.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Plus, everything west of the Mississippi is garbage anyway, so it's fine, So anyway, so Soy Boy here was drumped by 6 men with man buns. They put skinny jeans around my neck, doused me with a soy latte, and said, "This is biting country." They rode off on electric scooters. Oh no, it's I don't know, Jesse. Not Jesse. I don't know. What would his last name be?
Jesse Schmidt.
Jesse Schmidt. Yeah, Schmidt. Jesse Schmidt. Schmidt. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Jesse Schmittenberg.
No. Katie said you can be a Florida woman. Those do exist.
Oh, they definitely exist. Florida women for sure exist. They're the same as Florida men. They don't get caught as often though, but they are legit. They are real. They got meth mouth and everything. It's crazy.
Well, moving along. This one is just some wholesome for us all.
Yeah,
I
that
salute
is super
this man.
awesome.
I salute this man.
Yeah, dude. Anytime you got like some kind of pro-choicer in the chat being like, "Oh well, the adoption system is clogged up." Well, okay, so first of all,
it's
a lot of that's due to bureaucracy, though. If it is
it is actually difficult. It's actually a shortage of babies to adopt that causes most of it. Basically, for every one baby born that's put up for adoption, there are 30 waiting couples.
Oh, that's 30. True. Katie said she's one of the boys, which is true. But you didn't. But you're not a Florida man. You're a Florida boy.
Just because you're a porch boy. The good thing is there are porch boy men and porch boy women.
Are there?
Yeah.
Are there? I thought they were just boys. Okay. But I mean, they're boys BOI. So
exactly.
It's like, yeah.
We're not calling you BOYS.
Quest says Florida, ma'am.
Florida, ma'am.
I like that one.
But yeah, this man, we salute you. We salute you.
It's clearly ma'am. Oh man, are you sure it's Schmidt? I think the kid was going to start. No, I said something. I said Schmittenstein, or no, I said Schmidt. I don't know. I said something that was Schmidt. Schmittenberg, I think is what I said. Yeah, I said Schmittenberg. But yeah.
Hey, Nephilim's back.
Oh, Nephilim, what's up? This kid is down for his shit. I like that.
Yeah.
That was good. It's a good one, Neph. Appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, that's a little bit of wholesome for the day.
Yeah, that's like one of 2 wholesomes you're going to get tonight, so buckle up, you guys.
That's right.
Well, I just enjoy this one.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, you want to do it?
I'll do the Texas, you do the...
All right, so I'll do the ghost.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's me, the ghost of Christmas past.
Bang! Y'all in my house, touching my stuff. My stuff in my house. Don't mess with Texas. Don't mess with Texas.
Damn right, dude. Fucking based. Hell yeah. Get them fucking ghosts out of there. Fuck out of here, ghost. You don't own this shit anymore. Get out of here. Hell yeah, I like
this. This is my property, my castle.
That's right, dude. Every man a king in his own castle.
Every man a king. Yep. And his home, his castle.
That's right.
Well, let's get along to the next one. I just enjoy this one.
Oh shit. Wonder Woman. Oh, so she's 5'3". Oh no.
Oh, BBW.
BBW.
Ay, Dios mío. La criatura.
Scorpio. Does that mean something?
It's part of astrology.
I know that's astrology, but like I don't know what Scorpio is.
Scorpio is like strong and independent.
Yeah, because they're like,
whatever.
Oh, sorry, I cut your head off. I'm a fucking asparagus. Like, I don't understand that astrology bullshit. I don't know.
Wonder Woman, no time for a broke motherfucker.
Yo.
And then
straight up sister.
La Goblina here.
La
Criatura says, I'm homeless with my daughter. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Can you help us and come pick us up?
Why is you and us capitalized?
And do what?
And do what?
We need food, capital. What the fuck that got to do with me? Nothing, yo mama, bitch.
I mean, to be fair, his mama probably is a bitch, but like, that's neither here nor there in this conversation. I understand what's this about? Like, she's just trying to get some free food off a motherfucker. Like, fuck this bitch. God damn. Like, I don't know.
Well, I don't.
Her hair's looking pretty good for a homeless person. I'm just saying.
This is an interesting situation. I want to pick your guys' brains about just briefly.
Okay. No. We got time.
Sometime, yeah.
Sometime, a little bit of time, yeah.
All right.
I mean, we can go over. We can skip stuff. It's fine. It's all good.
We'll do some lightning round of memes.
Yeah.
After this,
if a woman is on her own on account of her husband's shittiness,
or baby daddy might not be a husband.
Even so,
yeah.
What's to be done? I mean, that's difficult.
Well, so what she's doing is actually like she's looking for someone to leech onto, right? To attach herself to and suck dry
because
money.
she made poor choices in her life.
Suck dry of money.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but like, what if you've got kids to feed? Like, what if you got kids to feed? Yeah, absolutely. You ain't got time for a broke motherfucker to come to you with.
You can't leech on a broke motherfucker, right? You can't leech on a broke motherfucker.
Well, also you can't let a broke motherfucker leech on you when you got.
That's true too.
Kids.
Yeah,
that's true too. So if she's homeless with her daughter, I totally get where she's coming from in doing something like this. Now the way that she's approaching it,
because
first of all, tactless. It's arrogant. She's entitled. Like, I don't think she's approaching it in any kind of productive way. But like, what she's doing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, I'm not against it morally. What she's doing, I think she's going about it.
She's trying to survive, but she's also doing it in a
very privileged and spoiled and entitled
and
way.
Duplicitous way
absolutely. Too. Duplicitous. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, so what is the place of such a lady who must provide?
If she can convince someone to give her money or something, even using the tactics that she can, well, then good for her. If she can't, then she can't. No, I mean, so what are we talking about? Like in the current system that we have? Are we talking about some kind of
right? I guess we do have to work within that framework, don't we? Can we imagine? We're so far removed from a framework in which this does not fucking exist.
Right. Of course.
Right? Yeah, we are where we are now, 50, 60 years after the process began. And now we have a situation in which, there are unwed mothers or mothers who, are hosts to kids, the product of like abuse or, divorce or for whatever reason, no fault or whatever.
Just casual or just
single women with kids. It's a paradigm. It's not something we've dealt with for. Or, things were dealt with differently, I'd say.
Well, that's the thing is, we have to look at, who is responsible for that child?
No one's trying to be responsible. Right. Everyone's looking for someone else to be fucking responsible.
Yeah, that is the problem. That is
the ultimate fucking problem.
Okay.
And that's why we can't have nice things.
That's exactly why
people will not take responsibility for their own actions.
I mean, what was it back in the day? Let's say, you have a town, like a logging town or a farming town or a mining town, and there is, husband, wife, young child.
God, Quest is being spicy as fucking the chat right now. Quest is killing it. I like Quest.
Unfortunately, the husband just dies in an accident. Usually the community says, you know what? Accident occurred. She needs help, and she's part of our community. So we as a community will each help her bear a little bit of that responsibility.
Yeah, of course. I mean, so that's the thing is, like, if we have tight-knit communities, I think that we are less incentivized than ever to have a tight-knit community. Like, how many people actually know their neighbors? nowadays.
I know my neighbor.
Like I'm talking about. Sure, you.
Yeah,
I'm saying, but I'm saying like in general, though.
I
In general,
know a couple of my neighbors.
You're in the Midwest. Dude.
Yeah,
I'm in Texas.
You're in one of the few places where that's still a prominent thing. But like to the vast majority of people, they don't know the neighbors on either side of them, other than like a wave or something while they're getting the mail.
You saw
right?
Seth Rogen's fucking comment about his car being broke,
right?
Like that just being something you get used to when you're living in the big city.
Whereas in a proper Midwestern town, if someone's breaking in and your neighbor sees it, he gets the
You're
baseball
well aware
bat,
of it. Yes,
walks
you're
out and
aware
goes,
of
"Hey,
it.
buddy, what you doing with that car over there, holding a baseball bat?"
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. I'll see if I can find it. But there's this one video that's all about that.
Well, moving along, we got to start blapping.
Community policing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Speaking of policing, what's for dinner, officer?
Says Jussie Smollett in his rightful place.
Yeah.
And here we have. How would you? This is the one that I can't put into words. Like this feel. What is the word for this feel? This smug, like, satisfied, like,
At first you have my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
That's hey, this is a peaked, like, satisfied and also like enthusiastic and like and it's also like camaraderie, it's like, hey, cheers, bro, like that's pretty good, that's great. It's just it's an onomatopoeia in in visual form. So he's bringing dinner to our favorite hoaxer.
I'm not gonna be able to find it in time. That's fine. We'll move
on. That's too bad.
Yeah, we'll move on. That's fine.
So,
it was really good though.
Jussie's hungry for dinner in his rightful place, and here we have personified in photo form. We have a Subway sandwich, probably. Because who does this?
What kind of sandwich do you think
it was? A
tuna sandwich.
It was tuna salad.
Yeah, it was a tuna sandwich. He had a craving for eggs.
That's right. And
lame tuna, gross.
And a Clorox,
Clorox chaser.
That's right.
Well, we got to move on, boys.
All right. Oh, dude, heads up! This conversation is likely. Conversation like this can be intense. Don't forget the human behind the screen says this Twitter thing.
Chief John, yellow alert.
Yellow alert. All right. Yeah. We'll do that shit.
It's interesting that this guy is, again, here's one of those single quotes, though. Where do you think this comes from? Like, honestly, I don't know the source of this necessarily. What was the source of this? Do we have like a publication where
I don't know where this originally came from.
Sure,
I just found it funny. That's
okay. So we have a I'll have it known that I did not post this one. Single quotes.
I also did not post
single quotes. Jewish face of the immigration reform struggle. So I guess he's been personified as such in other publications, at least of record somewhere. Featured in Time magazine. Okay, so he's very prominent. He was arrested on child porn charges.
Oh, those taglines get worse.
Yeah.
So he himself is an undocumented immigrant. That's weird. I wonder what other nationality he bears citizenship.
We could only speculate. There's no.
We could only speculate.
I'm going to get my calipers. We might be able to figure out.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's looking. Likely. He has admitted to years of downloading videos.
Oddly enough, he does have a very small hat upon his head. I'm not sure what significance that might be, but there's a very small hat.
You know what, though? We should advocate for people like him. Undocumented. Just let him in. Why would you want to keep track of anyone who is like him? I mean, come on.
There's no reason to.
Cool it with the anti-Semitism. You got to let that guy from Uruguay in here drunk drive.
Hey, guys, did you hear that?
And kill a local father.
Did you hear that noise? You hear that noise?
I mean, of course, that
sounds like a wood chipper to me.
Head first, dude. You're unmerciful.
It's better than the helicopter, I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. Which one's worse for a wood chipper?
Foot first is obviously worse.
Foot first wood chipper is worse.
Yeah, obviously foot first. Yeah, of course. But,
so
I mean, just in general, though, head first both ways.
Yeah.
Head first both ways. Head first into a wood chipper, head first out of a helicopter. Which one would you rather do?
I'd rather not touch kids.
I mean, no one's suggesting anyone's touching kids. I'm saying, you got your choice, right? Which one would you rather do? Which one would you rather be? Rather be done to you.
All right, if I was touching kids and something had to happen to me,
I didn't say anything about touching kids. I'm just saying, like,
nailed to the tree of woe.
You could be a communist. Like, I don't care about you. You don't have to be touching kids.
I mean, listen, don't be redundant, John.
I mean, I guess you're right. I'm sorry. Obviously one and the same, of course.
Well, guys, let me continue this little conversation, but we got to move on.
Oh, so we're not going to get an answer, I see.
No, there won't be an answer.
Well, I'm sure this guy could tell us that answer after we dig into his history.
This dude has a shirt that says freedom on it. That's cute.
That's cute.
Oh, God.
Fight for freedom.
He's got a Funko Pop. Is that a Funko Pop?
That's a Funko Pop Captain America Civil War.
Oh, my God, dude. Oh, no. Oh, this guy. Why?
Behold, peak soy.
Oh, but why? Like, okay.
This man has reached it, and behold his pride.
So I wonder what his early life on Wikipedia says.
Hang on, a couple of things, though. Couple of things, though. One, he is married, so good on him for that. Two, he's not a bad-looking dude. Like, he's not, like, he's not terrible
chubby,
looking.
But otherwise, full head of hair, beard.
What is he doing with his life?
He's got a good beard. He's got a solid beard. I mean, it's good. It's a good enough beard. Yeah, like I said, he's married.
But what do you want to bet they're into cuckoldry?
Yeah.
Or like a triad or something.
Yeah, some polyamory shit. Like, he's not the only one that she's married to or some shit. Like, yeah. I could see that.
God damn, dude. Check the socks for me, just real quick.
Oh, God, yep. Zoom and enhance. Sector 18.
Are they Batman socks?
Yes, they are Batman socks.
Batman socks.
They fucking are.
They don't
How did you spot
the Funko Pop thing, though.
How did you spot that, Midgets? That's actually a little crazy.
I can see the Batman symbol, man. Bro, you can see the Batman symbol.
That's I don't know, dude.
His feet.
I think you were looking at his feet. I think you're looking at feet pics.
Yeah, well, honestly, no. I was trying to check and see if he had small feet. Particularly small feet, diminutive feet that I could maybe make fun of.
Right.
Because of his soy-based diet.
The bat signal upon them.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, the bat signal.
But yeah, dude,
it's clear he has discretionary income.
So hang on, the earlobe thing I think is bullshit because like I have my
earlobe thing.
My earlobes are connected. Like,
that's funny.
I'm just saying, like my
He's
earlobes
talking
are
about
connected.
Neanderthal heritage.
The earlobe thing I think is bullshit.
Well, look at all the plastic crap. I mean, I've got some.
Why? Why would you? Why?
I wonder if that's as much
Why?
as like I've spent on Warhammer, and I don't even have that much Warhammer.
Actually,
like,
it actually might be close.
Right? I don't even have that much Warhammer, but like this might be.
But those are probably way more expensive. Like these, I don't know how much.
They're like $20 a piece, aren't they? Jesus Christ!
I have no idea.
Look at all that plastic crap he's got. Like, God damn, bro!
It's all mint in box too.
And it's not though. He took it
you're
out
right,
of the
you're
boxes. It's the opposite. It's all fucked up. Like
some of it is, some of it isn't. I can see
he's gonna throw it in a box when he moves apartments or some shit.
No, dude, that room is way too big to be an apartment.
Looking at various Funko Pops, they vary in price from about $12 to 40 or more.
You think he fucking built a house or bought a house?
No.
This is him posing in front of his Funko Pop collection that he was finally able to take out of the storage unit and put in this house that he finally moved into.
Right, which
and
he
like
rents
he and his
with
fucking
3 other people or 4 other people.
For real. He and his wife stay in a room in the house and like they share it with 2 or 3 other fucking people. And this is his room, and his wife has to wake up every morning and look at this crap and say, Jesus
she's
Christ.
into it too, then it's fine. Like, whatever.
Half of these are hers.
Like,
God damn.
Yeah, like, do you, boo? But like, God
damn. Honey, the new Funko Pops came out.
I can recognize some of the characters. Yeah. I see Sesame Street up here.
Dude, what?
I see Inside Out way down in the bottom right.
Dude, let's just fucking
Battlestar Galactica.
Compartmentalize and consumerize everything. Let's just reduce it to cutesiness and irrelevance and ironic fucking appreciation.
Yeah. It's all ironic, yeah.
It's all meaningless. No. Nothing is meaningful. Nothing is... We appreciate it ironically. Look how cool we are.
Alright, let's do a lightning round for the rest of the memes.
This is another one.
Yeah, this is a good lightning round meme.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Meet the men taking their wife's surname. The joy in uncomfortable conversations.
That's a decision quote.
Of a growing... It's a full quote.
Someone said the conversations were literally uncomfortable.
Right.
Like, those 2 words came together in the quote. We can directly quote this. Thank you for noticing.
A growing number of men to throw off the shackles of an archaic, also quoted, marital tradition. So, like...
Archaic marital tradition. This is a recent fucking article. This was written this week.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't a fucking
3 days ago.
This is fucking...
Yeah. Oh my god.
We are here.
We are here.
21st century, man.
Written by a person that is a hyphenated name.
Yep.
Samantha Sillinger
Morris.
I guarantee you the husband's family name is Morris. She put her name in front of it.
Yes, of course.
Moving along.
21st century schizoid band. And
moving along.
We're probably going to get copyright struck for that shit.
Just for you singing it off key.
Yeah.
This one's a good lightning round meme.
I could take on 5 men in a fight. Casting couch in a fight, right?
Right?
That's a cute one. I like that.
But this one comes from our very own J. Edgar. Next one.
Oh, our own Ed.
Yep.
Hey, Ed. Thanks for showing up.
Oh, he always does these if I had to see it, and so do you things.
Yeah.
That's totally an Ed thing.
Yeah.
I mean, not exclusively, obviously, but that's totally his thing. But yeah, that's pretty good. I like the Rick and Morty with the eyes, and that's kind of cool. That's really good craftsmanship.
It's cringe, but I can respect the craftsmanship.
Did the work,
yeah.
Right. Whoever did the work did an excellent job.
It's just cringe as fuck.
Fuck yeah, but but again, appreciate the artist.
So, next one. This is a good lightning round meme.
It's time to go. Was that a good feature? Fuck yeah! You immediately showed if a video was shit. Now we are truly lost. Yeah, dude, the dislike function, rip the dislike function. No, of course, there's still an add-on or an extension or whatever for Chrome and
for now,
Firefox, I believe.
For now,
you can,
until
bring
Google patches the API.
Right, but then maybe you can still get it on Firefox. I don't know. Maybe Brave.
Well, no. When I mean patch the API, I mean they on the back end make that data no longer accessible through the Google API.
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha.
To give them some time, it'll go away.
Yeah, probably.
So,
God damn it.
Moving
Can't
along.
have anything nice, dude. We can't ever have anything nice. Move on.
I liked this one just because I like Star Trek memes.
All right, good. So while you do that, I'm gonna break and grab another drink.
Gowron. Has your house been dishonored by a personal injury? Allow Gowron, son of Morel, former Chancellor of the Klingon High Council, to do battle for you. The legal forces assembled by Gowron. The legal forces assembled by Gowron are poised to turn your dishonor into a handsome Talon settlement. From the rooftops, you will cry, Kapla! Personal injury cases may include slip and fall, holodeck malfunction, healer malpractice, transport buffer imprisonment, shuttle accident, social security disability, targ bite, mesothelioma and asbestos, wrongful execution, tribal infestation with intent, console explosion, baseless lies against the house of your father, neutral zone violations. Hail us today and see the Gowron difference. 1-800-555-GWRN. Free consultations 24/7 for our Galactic Call Center.
Galactic Call Center.
Amicable settlements for you and your house.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you guys don't appreciate it, but that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And we have peak Reddit right here.
Oh, this is like... Oh, super the average motherfucker. Unbelievable. There are 600 genders, but there are 2 political positions, mine and Nazi. Interesting shape of that guy's nose. Alright, let's move on. Speaking of noses, China, newly elected to the UN Human Rights Council, just reviewed the U.S. human rights record.
I'll do the Chinese diplomat. China wishes to recommend to USA root out systemic racism, address widespread police brutality, and combat discrimination against African American and Asian American. Please don't look into Western China.
They're the ones who speak that language and fucking propagated it here.
Well, also, but you guys want to know a fun fact about China?
I love fun facts about China.
Fun fact.
There isn't a single citizen of African descent in China.
Whoa. That's crazy. Are you saying the people of African descent who are geographically in China are not citizens?
No, a few residents here and there, or visiting businessmen, but that's about it.
Residents. I see, residents. That means they have certain, like, privileges, right? That maybe, citizens don't have?
No, they can't get into the 99-year leases. I think China technically has some sort of elections, but they're not allowed to participate. They're more easily monitored by the government.
They definitely have quote-unquote elections. That's true.
So
they definitely have those, yeah.
But, moving along. From our friend, Freckled Liberty.
Cute. Oh, Freckled Liberty.
This one takes a second, but you'll see it.
Oh, that doesn't take a second at all. If you've been, I mean, people know about dirty car writing. Let's go, Brandon. Oh, let's go, Brandon. Right, got you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, dude, let's go, that guy. Fuck
yeah, that guy.
Let's go,
Brandon. He's a really good race car driver. I like that guy a lot.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, he's super good at race car driving.
Let's go, Brandon.
And let's go to the next meme.
Yeah.
My secret plan to get John turned into a weeb.
I really don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah, because as if I don't know. Okay, so the weebs that I've known him without giving names, Tenchi was his name, in Discord. I happen to know that he might partake in some of those kind of things, both weed and anime.
Anime.
Still didn't help. Did not help me enjoy anime at all. Other than the one anime that I say that I will enjoy, and I'll put this. It's in public. I have no shame in admitting it. Samurai Champloo was fucking phenomenal. Other than that, no, they can go fuck themselves. Anime is garbage. No, with the exception of the original Pokemon was fucking great because I was 9 years old or whatever, and
you know how many anime?
Did he ever show you Cowboy Bebop?
So I accidentally watched one on Toonami one time and didn't know what it was, but I liked that one episode that I watched, and I was like, "Oh, I should watch more of this." But then, like, I didn't know what it was until like 20 years later. So, like,
Cowboy Bebop.
So the answer to that is no. The answer to that is I've not seen Cowboy
Scooting along
Bebop.
kind of the last pseudo meme.
But here's the thing, Tenchi also, that's what I was actually asking. He never actually showed you Cowboy Bebop, did he?
He did not. No, he did not.
No, he was always into fucking like Yu Yu Hakusho and Tenchi Muyo and fucking and goddamn he was into fucking what was that other ninja fucking show Wishes? Naruto, yeah. God damn, dude.
I don't watch that trash.
He was also a brony, so I mean that doesn't really say much about his character, you know.
Moving along.
But he was a quote unquote ironic brony, right? Like he wasn't.
Yeah, everything's fucking ironic.
I love
it.
In response to Elizabeth
these
Warren.
are all being retweeted and liked in real time. It's being ticked up as we're watching.
Please don't call the manager on me, Senator Karen.
I don't get it. Why?
Love Elon Musk though. He's a good shit poster. Like for a billionaire that has like.
I mean, for a billionaire, this is like rookie shit though. This is not spicy.
Of course it is. No.
This is hardly even relevant. His reply to her was like, "Let's change the rigged tax code for my political and my Elon Musk."
But there was she was.
Stop projecting would be like Senator Warren's net worth has tripled since, entering the Senate. What the fuck is she doing? Right? But instead, he goes back to, pretendian scandal and remind me of a kid when I was angry, when my friend's mom would just randomly yell at everyone for no reason. I guess that's kind of funny.
It is,
but you know what I mean? Like he could fucking.
So it's not. Yeah, you're right. So hang on. So you're touching on something correct there. It is not like spicy or based as we would put it. Yeah. But it is in their world. Like it's a separate world that these billionaires and elitists are in.
You got to speak normie-ese. You got to understand how.
But it's not even just normie-ese, right? It's like these are two of the most powerful people on the planet. Now, obviously, Elon Musk is powerful than Elizabeth Warren, but Elizabeth Warren is not without power. You and I, the three of us here, are without power utterly, right? We're utterly without power.
Isn't that fucking demoralizing?
I mean, not really, because I don't have the ambition of power, so I don't care.
But you do want to not be affected, right?
Of course, I don't want to be affected by it, but I'm not envious of that power.
It would be nice if you could bring down righteous retribution onto these fucking people and remove them,
But that would require me
in Minecraft.
That would also require me to like have a desire to wield that power. I have no desire to wield that power. It's a different thing.
But you don't want anyone else. Let's move on before we get.
That's fine. That's fine because we're talking about like personal preference and then ideology.
So,
okay, John, I need you to answer your question. Where were you that night?
No comment. I plead the fifth.
That's. You know what? We heard from our vaunted politicians that if you do that, that's obvious indication. Oh
fuck!
Of guilt.
You're right. That is an indication of. God damn it! If you. Fucking Christ. I mean, to be fair, Gainesville is not. It's pretty far from me.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Like a 2-hour drive.
The joke is whenever a Florida man does something, I blame you.
Of course. Yeah, no, naturally.
I mean, we're all collectively to blame.
We're all Florida man.
Indeed. We create the culture which abides this kind of behavior. Man. I am Florida man.
That's right. No, I am Florida man.
No, I am Florida.
A Florida man, angry over his neighbor's parking habits, sprayed fire from a commercial flamethrower towards a car.
I love this article. Inside. Please continue.
Police said no one was hurt. Andre Abrams, 57, of Gainesville, is facing 3 counts of felony assault. with a deadly weapon without intent to kill.
Intending to kill.
It's a fucking flamethrower.
So property damage is what they're talking about.
No. A flamethrower.
It's still an aggravated assault.
Yeah. Without
but he didn't want to kill them with his flamethrower.
Without intent to kill. So
Alright,
because it gets torch his fucking car. Okay,
it gets better.
Records. He posted the $15,000 bond and is awaiting decision whether prosecutors will formally file criminal charges.
Whether they will formally file criminal charges. They're
listen,
I'm
on this guy's side already. I'm already on side. I don't know if I'm going to be later on in the article, but as of right now, that's where my allegiance is. So we'll see. We'll see where it comes down because it sounds like he's right.
And then we might catch up to him.
Teens,
dude, this dude's I understand fucking habits, yo. I'm gonna fuck that
said
motherfucker
Abrams
up.
frequently sprayed the flamethrower to scare off guests at her home.
Start over.
Start over. Yeah, start over.
Yeah, start over. Take this one seriously.
The paragraph.
That's right, the paragraph.
The mother of one of these teens, Ashley Gainey.
The teens? Okay, Ashley Gainey.
Said Abrams frequently sprayed the flamethrower to scare off guests at her home. Gainey's daughter...
Her home. Guests at her home. He would spray the flamethrower to scare off guests at her home.
That's less. I'm less on his side now. I am.
All right.
Yeah.
Gainey's daughter, Nate Talia Baker.
That's how the fuck you pronounce that?
No comment.
Fled the car with her friends as he continued to spray flames towards them, police said. This is all in the affidavit.
Right, which is obviously he should not do. He should not be torching a car. I get it, but...
Alright, go ahead, CWal.
When he shoots it, it lights up the whole road up.
It lights the whole road up.
The whole road up.
It's like it's
Gainey said, it's like it's daylight outside. He'll do it in the middle of the night.
Now with that...
He'll do it in the middle of the night.
If that was taken out of context, in a vacuum, that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, right?
In his arrest report, police identified the weapon in the November 30th incident as an XM42 light flamethrower, which shoots flames up to 20 feet and is manufactured...
up to 20 feet and is manufactured by X Products LLC of Vancouver, Washington. It sells for about $900 online. You've probably wondered if you can own a flamethrower, and guess what? You can! End quote. The company said in a promotional video last year. No permit or license needed. It said the devices are legal to buy and own in every state except Maryland or California. Wink, wink. I'm sold. And what? I'm gonna order mine right fucking now.
Well, moving on for time reasons.
This shit just fucking sold me a flamethrower, my man. Damn.
It might not be a Funko Pop, but it is plastic, and I think Midgets, you might buy one of these.
Oh, dude, I'm on the wait list right now.
Yeah, he's got it back ordered already.
Yeah. Move over, Elf on the
Grady
shelf.
Judd, that's right.
There's a
Elf
new sheriff in town, Grady Judd doll, selling for $15.
That's all, man.
That's cute. It's got a moon pie under his arm.
Yeah.
Cute.
That's right. Our Florida citizens own guns, and he encourages their citizens to use their guns if anyone tries to break into their homes or store or businesses.
That dude's base is fucked.
And blow them back out.
Grady Judd. Yeah, Grady Judd.
And also, I've always joked, because I've got an image of him talking about, sex offenders. You can go to the jail if you want a safe shelter during a hurricane. Yeah, even the doll's eyes, you can tell in his smile.
That's smirk.
Yeah, smirk.
He knows. He knows what you're up to.
He's staring at it. He's staring at a pedophile getting torched by one of those light flamethrowers.
Yeah. He either approves of what you're doing, or you're a pedophile. He's like, I'm gonna watch you burn. Like,
you know what though, dude? He just carries on that Florida tradition of just common sense, no bullshit.
Well, dude, it's too hot. It's too hot in Florida to give a fuck about like
about all that politically incorrect bullshit.
Bullshit. Like, who gives a fuck, dude? It's too fucking hot. I'm trying to move on. Let
Yeah,
me get back to my car where it's nice and cool. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
With your lockdowns and your mandates and your fucking pedophilia and your fucking human trafficking and shit.
Over in Florida, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that. Go up north with that bullshit. We ain't dealing with it here, dude. It's way too damn hot.
Get back to New York, you fucking pedophile.
Right.
Goddamn.
It's fucking too damn hot here for that shit. Go to San Francisco. It's nice weather over there. They'll protect you.
They deal with
Moving along to the next story.
All right. This is a good one. Because, goddamn it, people, your future. This is what happens, when you're fucking vaunted politicians.
Well, they don't realize this is going to kill those companies. They'll basically be hamstrung from doing innovation and fail.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's a good thing because someone's going to
depends on your point of view.
Yeah. It's a good thing because it'll be replaced by smaller tech companies, ones that they won't be able to get their hooks into, decentralized networks.
You'll have to, do it blockchain style.
You would hope it would be decentralized, but who knows?
Oh yeah, so
that's actually
even Donald Trump's fucking latest project is goddamn, gone public, and he's a majority owner in Rumble, or he's a partner with Rumble, and they're going to provide his content delivery for his own platform. I wonder if he would be subject to these racial equity audits.
I mean,
and that is to say, racist commissars.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guarantee you how you counter this. Oh, we're no longer a publicly traded company. We've bought up all the stock. We're now a private firm.
You should share this link in general or something of the Discord, because we don't have time really to talk about it right now, but this is a serious fucking read.
Yeah.
People in the chat, if you're not already, go join our Discord server. Link down in the description. You can see all this shit all the time. Read at your leisure, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can skim it briefly, but this is definitely too important to just gloss over.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring it to your fucking attention. The link is in the Discord. This is useful. Find it. These people are literally trying to enact veto power on board of directors level fucking decision-making power in just about every aspect of these corporations.
That will kill those companies, and also, there's no way they can do this at the federal level. So they'll do it at state levels, and guess how companies will react? They'll move to other states.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because the thing is, this shit ain't gonna fly in Texas or Florida.
Well, especially with more and more companies are going remote or offering work at home positions.
But, okay.
It's way easier to get people to work for you out of state.
Oh, here is a golden quote to kind of end this.
Yeah.
Color of change demands to attract capital B, black talent in particular. Tech firms must acknowledge there is no objective definition of merit.
What did we see from the governor of Oregon?
So hang on.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to hear that. I want to hear that argument. I want to hear the argument there is no objective definition of merit. Because, I mean, so that's true in the very most general sense possible.
In the lowest common denominator sense.
But when you talk about, when you talk about a field, then there's an objective measure of merit.
And you have two candidates in front of you. One of them has about 2 years in the industry. An AA in the industry, and that's about it. Whereas the other guy has 15 years in the industry, has a bachelor's, and you can basically and you've been able to confirm through references that they're not bullshitting you. We're assuming that these guys aren't literally bullshitting you.
Of course, yeah,
and you're
assuming they're guys.
Oh, that's true. You are assuming they're guys.
I'm using guys. Can we
please use gendered language?
You do realize that I'm using guys in gendered
language.
Neutral.
That doesn't matter.
Term?
Doesn't matter.
Well, okay, fine.
It's triggering.
Moving along.
Point dismissed. You lose. You lose the argument already.
This one.
All right, here's the story of the fucking racist terror attack that didn't happen.
That didn't happen
because Florida.
It was caused. Oh yeah, Winter Garden. No, I didn't know. I didn't never heard of this. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This is West 2, right? Yeah, West 2. All right, I didn't see this. I don't pay attention to news though, so.
So, event organizer Kelly DeLatte tells West 2 the event will take place Sunday, December 19th instead.
No, why is that? Instead of what? Why would it have not
taken... The Christmas parade was delayed because this guy crashed his car. Alright, so scroll down, please, and zoom in a little bit. Enhance.
Zoom and enhance.
Alright, so as the Winter Garden Police were preparing to close the roads for the golf cart parade, at the end of the parade route, where they were setting up the barricades, a car driving at high speed started to approach. An officer tried to signal to slow down. Instead, the driver sped up and nearly hit the officer. There's fucking vehicular assault, right? Yeah, right.
What you mean is a white man,
a white officer,
violently... No. A white man violently drove his car into a barricade, nearly killing an officer, right? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, that must be what we're talking about. So let's move on. The driver of the vehicle accelerated, causing him to have to jump out of the way. Investigators said, white man, right? Tyrius Jarrell Baker crashed into another car after having tried to hit the police officer, got out and attempted to flee on foot.
I mean,
an off-duty officer with Kissimmee Police Department, who are a bunch of assholes, I'll say for the record.
Fuck the Kissimmee PD, though, for real.
Oh my fucking god.
So first of all, fuck most Florida, because they're all a bunch of assholes. Like, yeah, you got the occasional one that's, like, not a complete dick, but most of them
like
are
that one sheriff that you guys like.
Based Grady Judd.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So he's all. I wouldn't want him to pull me over.
Yeah, like, that's fuck right.
That.
Oh yeah, because he'd be staring at you with those pedophile scanning eyes.
Well, no, he was staring at me like oh, did you break the law with the same eyes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Broke the law, like motherfucker. What? Like, and I'm like, I can hear wood chipper noises and helicopter sounds. It's fucking. I'm like, no, I swear. Look at my Twitter. I swear. Like,
You show him that you're pro wood chipper and he goes, all right, I'll let you off with a warning this time.
Yeah. He's like, no, I'll let you off with a $200 fine. That's the minimum that we can give.
And you reach into her pocket, spaghetti flying everywhere. You pull up.
No, that's why we don't have an income tax, is because they hit you with all those fines. All right, scroll down.
Yeah. As much as they can, they hit you with those fines, all the goddamn time. They can't wait to hit you with the fines. Goddamn.
Basically, a second Waukesha was prevented.
A second? No, scroll down some more. Seriously. All right. Let's see. The parade was just getting started, and the caravan was far away from the incident on the other side of town. It could have been much worse. Not having a valid driver's license, possession of narcotics without a prescription, aggravated assault on a child neglect because he had his kids in the fucking car.
Shit.
There were two children and a woman in the vehicle.
Fuck everything else. The kids being in the
car. The woman was arrested for an existing warrant, and the kids were given up to DCF.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no! No! Oh, that's horrible.
The family in the other vehicle that was hit was a mom, a dad, and a young son.
No, and none of them survived.
No, they're all fine. They're all fine. The father was taken to hospital and walked away with some bruises. So, they're shook up. The car's probably totaled.
Yeah, badly fuck the car. I don't give a fuck
but they'll be fine. They'll be fine if they get some.
They probably had insurance. They're probably fine with the car. But I'm talking about everything else. Like, my God, dude, that's fucking. He got a woman and you said 2 kids.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. I haven't read this article beforehand. That's insane.
Look, I'm saying, this guy might not, technically fit the wood chipper standards, but maybe we should fire.
He can go in head first. He doesn't have to go in feet first. He can go in head first.
We'll send him in head first. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he can go head first. That's fine.
It's gonna be a busy wood chipper.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why. I mean, there's a reason why you rent them out.
The next story, we'll do it quick, just because I find it funny.
Hey, he's got to give up a gabagoo.
That's actually the Italian word is scarol. Is money. Scarol is money. Yeah, the scarol. Yeah.
New York ethics panel orders Cuomo to forfeit $5.1 million in book profits. Book profits. Book profits. Triple bracket book profits.
Who's he forfeiting that to? I wonder.
To whom? Yeah.
To whom is he forfeiting?
And what will their
profits?
early life areas say? And
prepositional phrases. Yeah. Thank you. If it's like. Prepositional phrases are what I was saying, the grammar of the what are you doing, neighbor, letter, strung together there. It was two different prepositional phrases. All right.
Yeah.
So here we have a prepositional phrase. Surely we should investigate, is it supposed to be the New York ethics panel?
Right. Who runs that? And then, or is it state? Is it a state fine? Or,
New York Post,
the state, yeah.
The state ethic watchdog.
Well, yeah, okay. Is it going to the state watchdog, or is it going to the state?
Hold on. According to the New York Post, the state ethics watchdog, the Joint Commission on Public Ethics, voted 12-1 to demand that Cuomo pay the state the $5.1 million advance he received from his publisher for Cuomo's pandemic memoir entitled
So just
American
the
Crisis.
advance?
Yeah.
That's not profits, that's advance. Hang on, there's a difference between the advance.
All right, even if he fucking tops the New York Times bestseller for 3 weeks, he might make...
No. He's gonna make more money. Because the thing is, I don't know if people know this, but when you're a published author, you can write a couple of chapters and then send that off to the publisher, and they will give you money, in the meantime, while you are writing your book. Before it's published or before anyone's buying it, they give you money on the condition that, of course, you're going to make them money once the book comes out and sells, right? So they're giving you money proportional to that. Now, obviously, him being a high profile person, he's entitled to more of that kind of what's it called? What was the word they gave there? The advance on the book, right? And he's entitled to more of that because it's more likely that he's going to sell more books, so he can get more in advance.
Here we go.
So he's giving that advance back.
Yeah.
As far as I can.
No.
I can tell.
No. The state is demanding they should get the advance.
The state should get the advance, right? That's what I'm saying. But he got the advance. Okay. But so the headline. The headline says in book profits, whereas during the article they say, "Oh, that's why." Okay, hang on, go up. That's why it's Tyler Durden. This is a parody. Tyler Durden, dude, that's from Fight Club.
Yeah, no, Zero Hedge is decent reporting. It's good to keep an eye on things that are going on. Yeah, no, all the articles on Zero Hedge, all the articles on Zero Hedge are by Tyler Durden.
Okay, I was gonna say because that's the dude
it's
from,
a pseudonym.
all the articles on Zero Hedge are by Tyler Durden.
And if you're a little bit worried, here's the Let me close
they do decent reporting, dude.
Yeah, here we go. Here is confirmation from New York Post.
Hang on. If you guys knew that, then that's fine, and we can move on based on that. For me, at least, I don't know if the chat is satisfied.
You don't know about Zero Hedge?
No, I really don't.
Yeah, they're one of the alternative media sources.
I don't watch the news, dude. What am I fucking...
Here we go. But yeah, basically...
What am I programmed? I don't fucking know.
I read down here a little bit. The panel previously said the governor could earn money outside of his government work, but they rescinded the approval because he got into hot water for using his staffers and other public resources to do research for the book. That's why they're
look. The resolution drafted by Commissioner McNamara, a Senate Republican appointee, claimed the Cuomo now, quote, lacked the legal authority to engage in outside activity. Lacked the legal authority to engage in outside activity and receive compensation in regard to the book. Since Jacob rescinded its approval. Governor Cuomo is not legally entitled to retain compensation for any form of outside activity related to the book.
Yeah, the reason why is because he used state resources to do research for it. That's why
have a good night, Quest. Sorry, Quest is leaving us.
Say good night. Have a good night, dude.
Yeah.
This Quest is cool, and so we say good night to Quest when he leaves.
Yep, night, Quest.
Jacob's actions are unconstitutional, said McNamara. So this guy, McNamara, where's he from?
Probably New York, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a state guy, right? Oh, I thought he was a national guy. We don't give a fuck who this McNamara guy is.
Well, basically, he's in hot water because he used state resources for an outside project that he's getting money for. So technically, the second you get the state involved, the state, you need to make sure you give the state your pound of flesh, or you pay for the resources.
This guy is just bringing up a fucking legal, there's no investigatory or any civil implications to this. There's nothing.
Well, but here's
to
the thing.
This. They're just saying he's not entitled to it.
No. Based on the fact that he had to get approval in the first place, that means I guarantee that there is a law in New York that prevents certain public officials from writing books while they're in office and profiting from it. They got to get approval to do it.
And he got that approval, right?
But then
and now he's not entitled to it?
No, they rescinded it because it turns out they're claiming he used state resources for his personal project.
I thought that's what he was entitled.
No, he was not entitled to do that. He was entitled to make the money and write the book, but not use state resources. State resources, he'd have to pay out of pocket for it.
Jesus Christ. Is that just that legal technicality?
It's legal technicality.
Bullshit?
Yeah, welcome to legalese.
A whole lot of fucking
Again, it doesn't hold him accountable for fucking anything.
Right. It's meaningless. It's absolutely meaningless.
But moving right along to the one true name in news, the Babylon Bee.
That's true. They're just 2 weeks behind.
I like the concepts behind these shows, though. I would watch them. I would sail the high seas of Disney Plus to view these contents, to consume these brands. Better Call Maul? Fuck yeah, I'm there. Tatooine's Got Talent? That got that song stuck in my head this morning when I saw it. My 3,000 Pound Life? Fucking right, who doesn't like Jabba the Hutt? He's balling at 3,000 pounds with his life. He's got the fucking sail barge.
Slave
He's got
girls.
the fucking slave girls. He's got the band. He's got
here's
Tatooine's Got Talent on his.
3,000
He's the host of
Tatooine's
Got Talent.
Better Call Maul.
Better Call Maul.
1,000 Ways for Rose Tico to Die. A real crowd pleaser.
1,000 Ways for Rose Tico to Die. Uncle Ethan would appreciate that one.
That's a good one, though, either way.
Watto and the Tatooine Pawn Stars.
That's awesome.
Misa Breaking Bad.
Misa Breaking Bad.
Following Jar Jar's being
Jar Jar.
No, post-political life, down luck without health insurance. Binks is
follow
forced to
Jar
cook death sticks to pay his medical bills.
Oh my god. You still wanted death sticks? I don't know, dude. I'm not into it, yeah.
This show is just 5 seasons of Baby Yoda doing cute things.
Oh, yeah, so Mandalorian, basically.
Yeah.
Although the Mandalorian, though, is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That is one of the few things that Disney Wars has done well. Dude, okay, Midgets, I know you're skeptical because you haven't seen it, as far as I know.
No.
Dude, it is. Let me show it to you. Next time I'm at your place, I'll bring my Google Chrome so I can cast it.
Here's another one.
Dude,
to catch an SJW.
It's good.
Host Gina Carano entraps and then ambushes whiny Star Wars fans on the internet and confronts them in person. Why don't you have a seat right over there? As they drop their soy milkshakes in fear.
That's awesome. See, I would absolutely subscribe for these
I would watch
fucking
that
shows,
for sure.
dude.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
dude.
Sith
I'm telling
Busters.
you, next time I see you, Midgets, I'm fucking. We're watching Mandalorian together, dude. We're doing
Look,
it.
it's a good series.
You'll like it.
It's
You'll
a good
like
series.
it. It's really
I don't know
good,
if it's going to
dude.
be any good going forward.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so.
What's there right now is really good. I don't know what it's going to be like in the future. What's there right now is really good. Like, really, really good.
So, now on to videos, boys.
Let's do it.
All right, we're wrapping this up.
Yep.
Yo, Sugman, thanks for the bits, man.
Ghost, see you ruined John Wick for me. I'm just going to watch Bambi now. I've never seen it before.
You've never seen Bambi before? It's a classic, man. Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Quick scopes a deer.
He did a quick scope at deer right in the head, too. Which, of course, you don't want to do if you're trophy hunting. You don't want to shoot the deer in the head, right? Because you're trying to mount the head.
No, hold on. Let's see, where did he hit it?
No, he got him in the head, dude. That head is destroyed. Look at that. He got him in the neck.
Yeah,
Look at that. Look at that. That is right in the neck.
Decapitation.
You
want to hit down here. I don't.
You want to hit in the heart.
Yeah,
in the heart.
Yeah,
lungs.
down there. Heart and the lungs.
Yeah, that's right. Right down there.
Yeah.
I know that because the archery targets that I shoot at, they offer those particular organs. Like, those are where you're trying to go for.
Yeah,
at no point is there a target over the head.
Well,
it's always in those areas.
I've got something else that's a little bit wholesome and recharging of the batteries.
Let's do some wholesomeness. How to confront an angry cat, or come an angry cat. Midget, might want to take notice. Cat is whooping this dude's hand.
Terribly. This is cute though.
It is super
My
cute.
cats
He's
aren't very angry though.
No, it's practice, dude. They're doing boxing training.
Like a little bit of weebery
with their fucking anime bullshit, dude.
I kind of expected the finger to pop into this fucking cat's mouth too.
Yeah,
it didn't.
It didn't. That's what you do to dogs too. When they start like not if they start like getting like that. But like if they yawn real loud, if they yawn real big, and you just stick your finger in there, they go like, "What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?"
It's the funniest shit ever because they're totally thrown off by it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
This is weird.
Coast is clear. There in the road is a white-tailed deer. Den deer, there here. Den deer, there here. There.
Oh my god! What are you driving that continues to go through the deer?
Believe it or not, it's probably a Ford or Dodge truck with a deer.
Dude, it's got to have so much. It's got to have so much damage on it, though.
No. My dad just got one of these. It's basically
but you're not driving through a crowd of deer. Just like a deer weighs as much as a person, if not more.
Oh yeah, true.
You're not driving through a crowd of them without any damage. Like you're not driving through that without any kind of damage. That's not happening. I'm sorry. I don't care what you have, unless you've got like a train's cow pusher on the fucking front of it. You're not.
Yeah.
You're taking damage. Like you're taking damage from doing that.
Well,
sorry.
Moving on to the next one that is wholesome.
This is super wholesome. I do like this one.
You're gonna haunt. It's two kangaroos.
Australian cousins being bored during lockdown. Oh my god, little baby! Oh my god! It's a little Joey, as I believe they're called. Little Joey, yeah, little Joeys. Aw.
Boy, that is little Joey there. Yeah, for fuck's sake, they have
finger in his butthole. Like, yeah.
Yeah. But, moving along to the next one.
That's pretty cute, though.
As we look into the Elf Industrial Complex.
Elf Industrial Complex, yeah. What game is this from?
I think one of the Metal Gears.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Metal Gear.
I ain't never played this shit. I don't know.
Spending cheer, paying joy. Trust me, a little holiday can work wonders.
So grease the gears with some childhood innocence. Is that it?
Relax, Jack. It's a war on Christmas.
According to physics rigor, kangaroo is delicious. I wonder. It would definitely be gamey. I don't know if it would be
Yes,
delicious.
absolutely.
Definitely gamey. You can't have wild or like domesticated kangaroo. Like,
Wouldn't want any eyewitness reports complicating the Christmas spirit.
Sure hope this isn't copyrighted. That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it?
What am I watching?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what game is that. Is that from?
I don't think it's Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Solid?
I don't think it's a Metal Gear game. Just because
That's totally a
Snake,
Metal Gear.
right?
Is it not a Metal Gear? Is that not a Metal Gear?
But that's not Solid Snake, right? So
No.
I don't.
Hard to say, but
I don't know.
I just
His
kind of
name
enjoyed
is-
the
is
Elf
that
Industrial Complex.
Cowboy Bebop, hacking his computer system?
Gate? No, probably not. It's some fucking dumb PlayStation. I'll bet you it's a PlayStation game. Some kind of fucking PlayStation exclusive. So like, if you're a
Katie said, "I was given a paper straw with my milkshake. Fuck California." End of rant.
yeah, agreed. Wait, paper? No,
Yeah,
fuck that. We don't
yeah.
have paper straws around here. No,
Yeah.
shit.
So, moving along to the next one. This one,
Oh my god, that freaked me out. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay, this chick. Yeah.
we can skip it if you want.
No. Let's do it. Do it.
Hi, here's some things my students have said/done since I came out and changed my teacher name.
Turn it up if you
You have a
can.
new name? Well, yes, it's a name that makes
Already
me a lot
maxed out.
happier, and that's
Alright.
why I changed it. I like your new name. I do too, but it's nice to know I have your approval. Mix? You mean like mixing you up like cookie dough? If that's gonna help you remember it, yeah, cookie dough works. Excuse me, Miss K, I need... It's Mix K! I did not ask them to do that. You guys are 5th grade, so I feel like I can tell you this a little bit more. My new name is going to be Mix K, and I go by they and she pronouns. Yay! Woo!
God,
Yeah,
seal
Mr.
clap.
5th graders.
And Mrs. for girls. Well, I go by Mix Love Bug. What does that make me?
Mentally disturbed.
Yeah. Small child blue screen. Really?
Hi, Mix K. Can I talk to you when you're free?
He says, my work here is done.
Right. Are you sure it's done? Doesn't seem like it is.
Yeah, of course, sweetheart. You can tell me anything. What is it?
You can tell me anything.
Thank you so much for trusting me with this. Have you told anyone else? No, no one else. Well, I'm honored that you trust me with this.
I wonder if she'll join the 40%.
Probably not.
Has to know I will not tell
To be
He's so
honest.
self-confident.
It's not always easy.
Mix has a job to do, so no.
You will always have
That's right. She has a duty to brainwash
Right.
little kids.
She's got, too
Her
many
job here is
responsibilities to
done.
join the 40%. It's gonna be the kids that Mix teaches that,
I'm free right now. So,
it's gonna
Mix
join the
K.
40%.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Metal Gear Rising Revenge. I think that might be a joke.
Metal Gear Rising? I don't
Thank you so much for telling me.
know that shit.
Yeah,
I don't
I've told
fucking
my parents.
pay
That's
attention to
your business,
PlayStation
no one
nonsense.
else's. You have the right to
PlayStation go
decide
fuck
who gets to
itself.
know when, okay? Just know you will always have
I'm not a huge fan of Bill Gates, but at the same time, Microsoft is far superior to Sony. So just saying.
Oh, an X-bot would totally say that.
Well,
Yeah, that's right. Damn it, you motherfucker.
she's so proud of herself for
Yeah.
being there. Whether or not she's authentic doesn't matter, because in her mind, the little kid who saw her and was inspired to be herself,
Right, it's so much better.
right, is so much more meaningful than whether or not she was being truthful or genuine. Mm-hmm. Again, it's a materialistic base, non-spiritual approach. It's not authentic, it's not genuine or meaningful, it's not reflective of reality.
Yeah. Moving on to the next one that'll boil some blood.
Mm-hmm.
This would not be the first time, if it happened, that a vaccine that looked good in initial safety actually made people worse. There was the history of the respiratory syncytial virus vaccine in children, which paradoxically made the children worse. One of the HIV vaccines that we tested several years ago actually made individuals more likely to get infected.
They're prepping the populace for the ADE effect.
Mm-hmm. That is so. I get. I think it was Midgets talking before the show when we played this video. I do want to see the rest of this interview to kind of put that in context. But even just on its own, that does sound
pretty fucked up. He gave two separate examples, right? One of which he himself presided over.
Well, both of which he's presided over.
In one.
You're right. He's a fucking career fucking celebrity politician.
Right. Both of which he has presided over. Like both of which he was still a prominent scientist. I forget what exactly his was at the time.
He's an
for HIV, but like, well, yeah, he is an epidemiologist. But I mean, like, but he also had a position during the AIDS epidemic.
Well, yeah, and he fucked that one up hardcore.
That's what I'm saying.
He said
and then now he's
by basically completely ignoring a science paper because the guy who wrote it, Fauci, didn't like him. Even the guy, while not perfect in the report, would have given a much more solid foundation and a good jumping off point to accelerate research because he was almost perfect in how it spread.
And now we're where we are now with also the same guy actually like almost as a dictator. Like not quite in the fact that he can't like give
has he faced accountability? Has he been
right? So he's a dictator in everything except for the fact that he can't dictate, but he has no accountability, no questions. Like he's not able to be, he's not going to be held accountable for anything. Like
there's a cult of personality.
He's a cult of personality. That's a much better way of putting it. He's a cult of personality that has so much influence that he's influencing the entire world, not just America and not just like the different states' policies.
Right, the people that work for him and lick his and tongue his anus are influential enough or run other NGOs that manage the funding for other fucking nations' health infrastructures and fucking logistics and advisory boards in triple brackets and fucking, stockholders and shit. The people who tongue his anus are the ones who manage those levers. So you're right.
Don't forget,
he has that.
Fauci is also the perfect sacrificial lamb if things go sideways.
Yes, yeah. Because so many people are going to blame him for everything that, like, if he goes down,
so many politicians can use him to save their own careers.
The system stays in place. Stays in place, but he's gone, and somebody else, takes up the same mantle. It's the same thing, though. It's
the system aside.
Okay, but that's the most important thing is that,
to see
Fauci can go, and then the same thing takes place under somebody else, and now that person is savior for the next 4 to 6 years, and then that person gets sacrificed, and then
or more specifically, what will happen in my prediction is if this is as bad as I think it could get, we're talking millions upon millions of deaths. We're expecting a potential stabilization in 5 years, so another 10, 20, 30 million deaths.
Red deer talking about Bambi.
Yeah. I would hope you're right. In that
leading
case,
to the point where the government is just to not face full-on civil war has to go no. We are officially blacklisting the CDC, the NIH, destroying the whole organizations.
It's not going to happen at this
basically,
point.
They're going to
That's
amputate.
never going to happen, especially because nothing ever happens.
They'll amputate.
Way too late. No.
Nothing ever happens.
Then they go down with the Then they go down with the CDC and NIH. They go down with it.
But if it gets to the point where the entire arm is infected and it has to be amputated, the rest of the body is going to reject it. As in, like, the rest of the United States is going to reject that arm and the corruption that the arm is trying to spread. Like, that would lead to the next civil war.
Yeah.
I don't think that the establishment is going to let the infection spread that much without at least trying to mitigate it.
The problem is the damage is so bad at this point, amputation might be the only solution. The
I
government would have to willingly
I don't
limit
know,
itself
dude.
and
I
give
don't
up
know.
power.
I don't know. Like, you have to look at the average normie. Like that's the best indicator for where the country is going. Is look at the average normie. Talk to your average normie and see what they're saying, and see. Now, so obviously it depends on where you are, right? Different places are going to have different opinions, but like you can even look at people who are traditionally conservative in your area and see what they are saying. What points are they bringing up? If they're not bringing up, points like secession, or if they're not bringing up points like, like active resistance to the mandates.
Oh, I've been hearing that.
Then,
I heard that over Thanksgiving dinner from
I'm sure
two different couples.
Of course, yeah. In Texas, that makes sense, right? Yeah. Same in Florida, right? You have two options in Florida. Florida is more of a battleground state than Texas is.
Yeah,
but
I guarantee you, those conversations are happening all over the Midwest and the South.
Yeah, of course, but those conversations have always been happening across the South and the Midwest, right? Those are the standard places that those conversations would be happening. What you need to look for are the questions that are happening in
for sure
in the Northeast or in the Northwest or in the in the West Coast or along the East Coast until Virginia, right? Everywhere from Maine to Virginia, like you got to look at those.
I just saw the time. We got to get moving, boys.
Yeah.
Well, definitely. No, you have a good point, John. I mean, let him finish because.
That was pretty much finished. That was about it. You got to look at those places and figure out, okay, what are people actually saying? Like regular people, not like us who are paying attention. I'm talking about like regular
people who fucking aren't and just feel that weird fucking cognitive dissonance.
Well, those areas are also the areas that are experiencing the worst of the shortages. They will collapse, and they will thus become a non-issue. Their opinion will not matter because
dude, you're so like into it, man. Nothing ever happens, CWal. I'm telling you, nothing ever happens.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen. It won't happen.
The status quo. The status quo shifts.
Then why don't you go get your vaccine and boosters? Window. Then? If nothing ever happens, go get your vaccine and boosters.
I'm not going to get the vaccine and boosters. No.
I'm gonna be the 2%.
Then
I'll be the 1%. I'll be
every week to give you a tongue swab.
I don't think that's. No, of course not. That's not what we're talking about. I don't.
No, it's completely not.
It's absolutely not what we're talking about at all. What we're saying is that, like, within the political system, that things don't change, right? It's that.
Well, the problem is that system is breaking down. People's trust in the political system is at an all-time low.
Let's hope so. I hope so. I hope to God
that you're going to see more and more populists. I mean, look, the Republican Party's basically been, at least at the mid-level, completely replaced by populist right.
Yeah.
The only old guard left are at the top, and they are looking for the door right now because they're realizing.
Well, yeah,
they stay in power much longer, they will be right alongside the other elites when shit pops off.
And see, here's where we go off the fucking deep end because you think that anyone's going to be held accountable.
No one's being held accountable. Yeah, no one's being held accountable.
They're so beyond being held to account.
You can't touch them. They're made men. It's like the mafia. They're made men. You cannot touch them unless you can't touch them unless there's a sit down and the top people agree that person can be killed, then that's fine. But otherwise, they cannot be touched. Like, that's just the deal. Like, that's how that works. I mean, there's almost no difference between the government and organized crime being like the mafia. Right?
Yeah.
There's really no difference.
I mean, based, but you're absolutely correct.
Right. There's no difference.
And correct.
It's just that one breaks your legs.
That means that the government's all powerful. No revolutions have ever actually happened. It's always been
hang on.
The people have never risen up and said
listen
no more.
To me just real quick.
Not at all the case.
Calm down. Victory does not look like the absolute destruction and humiliation of your enemies. Victory is when you can do as you please without being harassed.
Right. The victory is when you don't have to pay the VIG. The victory is when you don't have to pay the protection to your enemy. The victory comes in a lot of different ways. It's not just like we overthrow them and kill them and hang them from the high tree. Like, that's not the only way that victory comes. There's so many different ways that you can do it.
It's a very extremely unlikely means of solution.
It's a ridiculous standard.
It's too high to meet.
Hold, to hold. It's way
regular
too
people too.
The amount of damage
regular people who have their own families.
Somebody has to pay. Somebody has to be burned.
You feel that way because that's the natural fucking human.
And if no one's burned at the stake, then these people are allowed to get away with it.
They're gonna grasp at fucking straws.
Hang on, and I sympathize with you, CWal. I sympathize in that, and I wish that justice is done, and that's honestly that's why religion is so important.
Right, you gotta have faith.
Religion.
I mean, at the end of the day, I know they're going to be punished by
in hell, right? Regardless of what they do on earth, they are punished in hell, right? So that's a big reason why that's so important in Christianity. That's why hell is so important in Christianity.
But also, we do need examples to show the future generations, hey, don't fucking do this, or this will happen.
I agree. It would be nice.
Sure, it would be fantastic. It would be fantastic. However, what we're talking about is you're talking about people that are basically untouchable by you and I.
Yeah,
right. You and I can walk
up
to these people's address and deal with them.
Basically, I'm talking about a table flip situation where the rules don't matter anymore.
Right.
Yeah, and the thing is, if the rules don't matter anymore, whoever their head of security is, if that head of security finds out that they're compromised,
we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that again. Okay.
They're gonna sell them out in 2 seconds. The type of people they surround themselves with aren't, diehard loyalists. They have to surround themselves with the same slime.
It depends. Yeah. I
mean,
so sure,
a couple of billionaires might get away, but a lot of them are going to be sold out by their own people.
So that's speculation, but we're already way over time.
So let's finish it up.
I think we should keep moving on because we can't go into speculation at this point. Like that's
traditionally throughout history, it was frowned upon to target officers in combat. And this guy came along and pretty much exclusively targeted officers. After that, it was basically standard practice for everybody. But don't get me wrong, a grunt officer will usually fuck you up just as good as any of his grunts. He might be the only person that does more damage in his absence than in his presence. While most militaries, when the officer is taken out, they will either surrender or fall into chaos because they don't have leadership and don't know what to do. The American military has a tendency to be what I like to call default aggressive, meaning that with a lack of instruction, they will just resort to destruction. Meaning they're just going to start handing out fucking ass whoopings to everybody. Yeah. The minute LT goes down, those grunts are just going to look around like
they hit what you want destroyed.
So take out everybody?
Fire and forget weapons is what that's called.
You see, the officer is probably the only guy on the battlefield that gives a shit about things like
and then you just forget about
him. Excessive use of force. And you just took him out, so that's not fucking good for you. What I'm trying to say is the grunts got techniques. They got shit you ain't never heard of. They got shit you're not going to be around to tell anybody else about. They're about to become past tense, it's just a matter of how. Don't get this twisted, you can still end up in the fucking dirt if the officer's still on the field. What I'm saying is the officer acts kind of like a regulator. Uncle Sam's condom, if you will. See, when the officer goes down, it's kind of like rolling a 5 in the opening play of Candyland, where you get to hit the rainbow shortcut right here. Except instead of getting a head start in the game, we're just jumping straight to all the weird, irregular shit these grunts can come up with. All the shit Geneva never thought of. But to find out the hard way, it's never a war crime the first time. That's a good one. I can't stress this enough, this is not synonymous to only...
Yeah.
See, so however anti-military I might be, I do appreciate the humor that comes from the soldiery, the soldier culture, or the Marines, so the Marine culture, right? Not soldiers. Don't get them mixed up, or else you're in trouble, right? Like, get the fuck out of here. But anyway, you're the same shit. All right, calm down. You're called something different. Oh my god.
Well, also,
but you're the same. You have the same fucking job.
It's an interesting, unique facet of the American military.
Functions.
Different functions.
This is also a unique facet.
One gets carried on a ship, the other one.
Well, if you're a Marine, you're a door. If you're a Marine, you're a door kicker. If you're in the Army, you're a cop.
All right, fair enough. That's fair. That's a fair distinction.
But kind of what I was going for. The U.S. military is kind of unique in that way. Because, you'll see special forces units from around the world that'll kind of enter the state he's describing. But that's the special forces. Yeah. What happens if the British lose their officer in modern day? They'll probably dig in and try to fall back to base. They won't just straight up surrender.
I don't know. I don't know what their policy is.
Yeah. But they'll fall back,
No, but see, the thing is, it's speculation, because I don't know. I mean, I know a couple of people who were Marines in their past that are friends of mine, but and or family. So I don't know what the British would do in that case, but it seems like the most logical thing that you do is the next person in line takes command.
Yeah, it's called a field promotion.
Right. Well, no, it's not even field promotion. It's that the second lieutenant dies, right? The second lieutenant being the lowest form of officer.
The lowest officer.
And then the first sergeant, right, then the first sergeant takes control of the platoon. The first sergeant is usually the platoon sergeant. Yeah. But and then you got a sergeant for each, like just regular sergeant, not first sergeant or whatever. Or gunnery sergeant if you're in the Marines.
That's right.
Yeah, you have your sergeant will take control of each squad, and then you have your first sergeant.
Well, you're describing a chain of command at the
chain of command,
level.
Right? Of course, that's what it is. But that's what it is. So at the second lieutenant, which by the way is called the butter bar, because in Vietnam they had a gold bar which was glinting. Yeah, as fuck.
Easily fucking visible.
To the Vietnamese sniper back in the Vietnam War that would just fucking take them out. That was the whole point of
you saw it
not the whole point, but like that's what they did all the time. They would take out
saluted
that
the
shit.
officer. He's like, "Stop that! I'm gonna get shot."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, okay. So first of all, you don't salute officers in a war zone. That's actually like one of the Army's rules, or one of. I don't know about the rest of the military, but at least the Army, because I went to an Army military school. When you're in a war zone, which we obviously never were, but you don't. We did paintball. That was our little thing. It was our cute little like LARP as being in the in the military. But you don't salute an officer in the exactly in the AO. You don't salute the officer, right? But you give him preference. If you're indoors, you stand to the side and let the officer pass. You stand at attention to the against the wall so the officer can pass. Right? There's all kinds of different rules and stuff like that, ethics or what's it called? Not manners, but
decorum.
Yeah, decorum that you give to an officer, right? Yeah, stuff. But so, but even if the officer goes down, I mean, there's somebody that's instantly in command, and he knows he's next in command. It's not like some kind of
everybody knows,
and you know what to do. Like you've trained,
you're drilled.
You've trained against the same officer that's in charge of you. You've trained against that guy in war games. Yeah. Right, you train with your guys against that dudes, and you go back and forth. So you're pretty much an officer.
Yeah, but remember,
he's got the college degree. That's the only difference.
Yeah,
is that he's got the college degree.
Well, also,
that's it.
Well, also, don't forget that NCOs to get to the point where you're Well, also, apparently, first sergeant's a company level thing.
First sergeant is company level. Sergeant first class. Yeah. Sergeant first class is what I was thinking of.
Oftentimes termed the platoon sergeant.
Right, but the sergeant first class.
The thing is, don't forget that guy's probably got 15 years in the military.
Yeah.
So that's a very different mindset.
Of course.
Than
He's
the sergeant.
His career.
So as he described in the video here, the lieutenant is the relief
valve
that kind of tugs the leash to keep the dog from going too crazy.
No, I mean you're right because the sergeant or the sergeant first class is much more likely, or the gunny being in Marines is much more likely to go ham than the officer. Yeah, that's for sure.
Career enlisted is something different.
Yeah,
different breed, man. Different breed.
Way more scared of NCOs, I promise you.
Yeah,
NCOs are way scarier than officers. I guarantee it.
Goddamn right.
Well, also, if I remember right,
Sergeant Major is a bad motherfucker. He's like 60 years old, but he'll fuck you up.
Well, also
dude.
if
Sergeant Major will fuck you up.
Also, I've heard stories that if a butter bar or a silver bar lieutenant gets basically pulls rank and is basically technically disrespectful, but was technically within his rights when dealing with one of those career NCOs. Oftentimes, those butter bars.
Sergeant Major?
Oftentimes, those
Sergeant
butter bars.
Major will fuck you up, dude.
Well, no. The Sergeant Major technically can't fuck him up, but guaranteed he's friends with the Major of the base.
Yeah.
And that Major will fuck you up.
So a Sergeant Major is usually, if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying.
Yeah.
In military school, not in the military. Just make that clear to everybody. I'm not trying to do stolen valor. I was not in the military. I was in a military school. Sergeant Major was in charge of the company.
Yep.
So that's at the company level, and so he would report to the
company
captain.
Commander. Yeah.
Well, the company commander being
company
a
commander.
captain.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
which is above the fucking lieutenant, the lieutenants.
Yeah, all the lieutenants.
Yep.
Yeah, all the lieutenants.
And the captain is talking to the colonel.
The major.
The captain's talking to the major. Yeah. Well, the major or colonel, depending on the major and colonel, kind of go back and forth. Yeah, they
depends on the situation.
It depends on what's going, where you are, and what's going on, and who's around, and it could be a major or a colonel.
Major, lieutenant, colonel.
Lieutenant colonel, the colonel is usually when you have a commandant, the one who's in charge of the base. That's usually a colonel. That's not even a general. That's usually a colonel that's in charge of a base. You'll have a full bird. A full bird being not a lieutenant colonel. A full bird colonel will be in charge of the base, and then they'll be in charge of 4.
We're getting on tangents, aren't we?
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. But yeah.
Luckily, we only have one more video after this, so we'll finish up your point, John, and then we'll...
I can't believe it.
No, we're good. Go ahead.
Okay. The final video of the night.
Story of what was the first place winner in the recent Criminal Lawyers Award contest. Okay, you ready? You really aren't, but I'm going to read it to you.
Criminal lawyers.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
I'm going to hide us temporarily so people can read the...
very rare and expensive cigars, then insured them against many other things, fire. Within a month, he had smoked all 24 of these great cigars, and without yet having made even his first premium payment on the policy, the lawyer filed a claim against the insurance company. In his claim, the lawyer stated the cigars were lost in a series of small fires.
That's good.
The insurance company refused to pay, citing the obvious reason that the man had consumed the cigars in a normal fashion. The lawyer sued and won. Stay with me here. Delivering the ruling, the judge agreed with the insurance company that the claim was frivolous. The judge stated, nevertheless, that the lawyer had a policy from the company which it had warranted that the cigars were insurable, and also guaranteed that it would insure them against fire, without defining what was considered to be acceptable fire, and was obligated to pay the claim. Rather than endure lengthy and costly appeal process, the insurance company accepted the ruling and paid $15,000 to the lawyer for his loss of the 24 cigars lost in the fire. Now the best part. After the lawyer cashed the check, the insurance company had him arrested on 24 counts of arson.
Got him.
That's fucking brilliant. Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious. Oh, I liked that a lot. We got more. Oh no, those are pictures.
Yeah, just pictures. I'll put that up to be a bit comfy.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That was a good one though. I like that. That's a good little lawyer joke. Yeah. That was cute. I like that.
I mean, yeah, because they probably weren't going to win on appeal. So you know what? We're going to fuck this guy up.
Yeah, I mean, obviously your stuff was destroyed in a fire.
You caused
arson. Obviously, must have been arson. Yeah, that's
and
funny.
Because the amount and because of the cost of them, that rose to the level of felony arson.
That's right, dude. That's
intentional starting of a fire.
That's hilarious. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yep. Well, Johnny, play us out.
All right, boys. While you're on our porch, I would really appreciate it as you're exiting the porch. If you would look at our description. We've got a like button, we've got a share button, we've got a save button, we've got a notification button. We've got like all these kind of different buttons down there. If you go further down below, we've got our Twitter. We've got our Discord server, which is super fun. And if you think we have spicy memes here, you should see the ones that are on Discord. Go there and see those. And we've got a Buy Me a Coffee, in which there are several tiers that you can choose from that you'll get different perks for, or one-time donations if you want to choose to just support us for our own sake, which we'd really appreciate. So there's all those, and we'll be back next week for our Christmas episode. We're going to do something slightly special for Christmas, I'm sure. Some more Christmas-themed memes and Christmas-themed news and Christmas-themed videos, perhaps.
Well, maybe we can talk about Santa Inc.
Maybe we can talk about Santa Inc., perhaps. Yeah. Maybe we should all watch Santa Inc. and do a review of it.
Oh my god.
Do you think that would be possible?
I watched the first episode and last episode.
I have watched none of them. I've seen nothing other than like what the quartering has put out about it. That's about it. I have not
at
actually
least see the trailer.
I don't think. I haven't seen any of it. I don't care enough. I'm just. It's not my thing. Like,
well,
I just don't care about
to
media.
make us all care. You're right here trying to make us care.
Well, so if I watch it, I'm gonna have something to say about it. That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
Yeah. So if I do watch it, I'll have something to say about it. So let's do that. Also,
Something
guys, like I said earlier in the show, it would help us out a lot if you guys would share the video to one other person. In the meantime, for the next week, you have 7 days. Share it to one other person. That's all we ask. It would help us out a lot. We only got what is it, 36 subscribers? We got a lot more room on this porch, you guys. We got a lot more room. Let's fill it up, guys. Come on, let's fill it up. But otherwise, we appreciate you guys being here.
Reach out and touch someone. Give someone the boys for Christmas.
In fact, let us touch someone. Let us touch someone else. All right, let us touch someone.
John, was you saying
one
that
fucking
I'm
PlayStation executive, please facilitate us touching other people.
Right, we get the wood chipper going. Hey, as long as they're overage, we just want to touch them. I mean, that's all, right?
That's right.
Okay, I'll turn the wood chipper off.
As long as they're overage, we will touch them.
Wow. Consensually,
right?
Naturally.
We already consent. Now it's up to them, right? So it's up to you to convince them to consent. We want you to groom people, in fact.
That's right. Groom people for us.
For watching us.
Facilitate.
Yes, that would be fantastic if you would do
them.
that. Yeah. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. We will see you guys next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, of course. Again, make sure you do all the stuff. Make sure you look at the description. Make sure you do all that nonsense. And we'll see you next week.
See y'all next week.
Good night, all.